Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Board Games Unlocked, and Zach and I are playing Frostpunk, the board game. We're doing scenario A New Home, because. So, let's go ahead and get started, I believe.
Intro card?
Yes, thank you. Intro. We are playing, Society, we are playing on normal because we're not psychopaths. Along the way, we've lost people and found new companions. We're a motley crew. Let me make the same joke. No, just kidding. But the hardships of the journey gave us a sense of unity. There is hope for us. We even managed to preserve enough food to be able to feed our children, at least for now. Yay! Because we
see if they go get in some caves.
Get in some caves and just get injured. All right, so the scenario. Well, that's Society 1 scenario. Are we alone? Civilization has fallen. We, the survivors, traveled in a convoy that split into several groups to increase the chances of reaching a functional generator. Our group succeeded. What fate has befallen the others? Lighting up a signal to guide the lost souls will help to answer that question. So, we need to build the beacon by round 4, as denoted by that, and stuff happens if we do not. And by round 11, yeah, the other stuff will show up. Let's see. What is our social dispute card, the top one?
The top one is... I'm not going to reach for it. I'm just going to read the top. Desperation. That if desperate times call for desperate measures, then we are free to act as desperately as we wish. If you have active hope tokens of each type, choose one. You can get -1 discontent. You can place one near tile or one far tile, or you can perform 2 workshop effects. Otherwise, for each type of the active hope you do not have, perform one of the corresponding, or perform the corresponding effect. Care, we have to flip 1 sickness marker. Motivation, we have to place 1 spent worker token in the supply. And justice, we have to exhaust 1 hope. If you cannot, it's +1 discontent.
Okay. Okay, well, I mean, we do have one. We only need one more. Yeah,
does this get shuffled in?
It does, yeah. Yeah, we only need the, what do we have? We have care, we have, I don't remember any of those.
I have to shuffle these 2 cards till I forget.
I know. I try to blank immediately on that. Also have the app running for some ambiance. Oh, they're stupid. Hope tokens. I just want to know what the hope tokens are. There we go. Okay, so we have care. So we just need justice. Justice. And motivation is the other one. I, for some reason, remember the discontent. What does it say about me? We got active apathy and then greed. Okay. Let's see. So the technologies we got construction planning. When you perform the construct action, you may perform up to 4 construct sub-actions. Ooh, this is really good. When you dismantle a building, we gain a wood. So we actually get something back if we dismantle.
Is that including dismantling ruins? Like once they're
I think so. Yeah. Well, it says building. I don't know. It doesn't specify, so sure. We have equipment upgrade. When you use a coal thumper, also gain 2 coal. We have natural fertilizer. When you use a hothouse with an engineer meeple, you may move the corpse marker backwards 1 space on the corpse track to gain an additional 3 food. Oh my god. Oh, I gotta use the body somehow. And nutrition education. When you may use the cookhouse with a child meeple.
Okay.
All those are great. Yeah, we start in the action phase. So what shall we do? We have 1 sick worker, and I don't know how much is actually showing. I feel like I got most of it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot to display.
Yeah.
That I could have probably gotten like everything on screen, but then
90% of it.
Cool. I'll read out most of it. Okay. Well, shelters would be great. Starting laws would be great. So we have the 8 starting laws. Which is child labor, child shelter, food additives, heated meals, crowded quarters, makeshift shelters, and then new order and new faith. The 4 we got is Fighting Arena, which allows us to build the fighting arena. We can do Public House, so that unlocks the Public House building, which is probably on here. So the Fighting Arena... Oh, wait, those are basic buildings. So the Fighting Arena definitely probably relieves stress or something. The double rations for the ill. That's good for basically all medical buildings, medical post, infirmary, and care house. Mm-hmm. And then extended shift. Once per round, you may exhaust motivation to reuse a building. So yeah, the fighting arena and stuff, those are all specialized buildings in here, so... Okay. Fighting arena... Okay, fighting arena decreases discontent.
Gotcha. As
an action. And the public house increases hope. So, but getting both of those would be great, just to have.
So the benefit for the law that is given for the hothouse.
Oh, shit. Oh, you mean the tech?
Not the law, the tech.
Yeah. Yeah, we would have to build a hothouse. It allows us to move so we start with one corpse. One guy's already died. Mm-hmm. He was probably that annoying guy that was like saying, "Are we there yet?" the entire time. It's like, oh man, we will be. Yeah, we can move it backward 1 space and gain 3 food.
Okay. So it would be netting 10 food by taking that action.
The hothouse.
Because it gives you 7 food.
The hothouse does.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a large. So, what we could do is we can go gather food. Mm-hmm. And like maybe we can gather those 2 coal. We can gather the steam core if we wanted to. Mm-hmm. Honestly, though, I'm thinking... Oh, yeah, so I have the leader token. But what I'm thinking is spend a coal already mm-hmm. to move this up.
Yeah.
So that... Well, what do you think? I think actually spending 2... Because we're going to gain 2 back. Let me set those off to the side. To move it up twice.
Yeah.
So then all orange and anything adjacent to this tile will be heated.
Yeah.
And then send a worker to go gather that 2 coal.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
So that'll be cleared out. And then, thank you. We can't do it this round, but we could build a hothouse. Ooh, that's 4 wood and a steam core. Well. But yeah, I do like that. But we would need to build the workshop to get started on that. But that only takes 4 turns. That's actually really quick too. Mm-hmm. It does require dead people, but
yeah, it also
and we only have 1.
Pull us away from getting too many deaths.
That's true. So we can be a little more laissez-faire about people dying. Be like, you're sick. We're kind of hungry, so can you kind of speed this up?
Which will feed into your Iron Fist idea.
Dude, I'm telling you, I think that'd be, I mean, not necessarily hilarious, but hear me out. Frozen Wasteland, right? We just go full Russia and just be the biggest pieces of shit ever.
Well, first, before we do that, because maybe there's a law that can help us with that. I have an engineer card. I can perform the platform action as normal, except I can choose which of the 2 law consequence cards to shuffle into the dust.
Ooh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. We'd spend 1 coal for that, so we'd be spending 1 of the coal that we just got. But
I think that's fine. We'll be fine. So you wanna go ahead and do that, spending an engineer?
Yeah, I think so. I think we're gonna get 1 anyway this round. So.
Yeah, so you can choose which law you want to do. All of them are good. The Iron Fist idea sounds that unlocks a lot of buildings that we can then build in the future.
So the 2 variation ones that you have, how do you know that they're tied together? Is it just
I think it's the top left. It shows like an X of the other type. But it's basically you can do Order of Faith or Order of... I don't remember what the other one was called.
Oh, there it is. I see. Okay, so child shelter, child labor, food additives, heated meals.
Yeah, they should all be in
four
order.
groups.
You just have them all spread out. Just, I know I all summoned you here, but I don't know how I want to screw you all over. The new order does give us a discontent, though.
Yeah, having that early. I'm sure that the buildings are going to be...
Well, prison is actually surprisingly not shitty. It reduces hunger by 4. And a meeple who performs this action stays in prison during the night, and they use it as a shelter.
Hunger for...
Like the yellow track,
Uh-huh.
that's our hunger.
So we want to build that later, actually. Well, I mean, having it, then we could do it later, but I don't know.
Yeah. It's just like, oh, you're hungry?
Because we have that... Because there's a penalty for having these out right now. So maybe we don't want to put out another discontent.
No, I agree. It's like... Maybe...
So if we're going to go the Iron Fist route, let's just remove that one. And then there's makeshift shelters and crowded quarters.
Makeshift shelters allows us to use ruins.
Yeah.
And then the crowded quarters, obviously, but that increases
That's probably
anger.
going to pay off later, having ruins, because I don't know what causes ruins. Is it a storm?
The storm.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is why tents suck, which we also should probably think about building some tents.
And then each of the heated shelters provides one additional sleeping slot for crowded quarters, but that creates a discontent.
It's specifically anger,
Yeah.
and an active anger at that too.
Yeah.
Which it's like, really, you're gonna be mad that you have to kind of cuddle up next to someone?
Would you rather be out in the snow?
Right? I mean, I'd be all about body heat.
We would get a benefit for having another. I forget the names of all these, but another blue token. I'm just going to call it a blue token. Hope.
Yeah.
Because we can get heated meals, or we can get child labor and child shelter, which child labor doesn't give it to. It'd be child shelter or heated meals.
Child labor is rough just because it removes us a hope and gains us a discontent. But the offset is that we now have these additional workers, but they can only gather stuff for us. But that's 2 additional gathers that we can use our workers and our engineers more efficiently.
Yeah.
But I kind of like the child shelter idea. Like,
Yeah.
just it allows us to build that, put it out.
The heated meals, whenever you perform an action with a citizen meeple, you may spend 2 food to count that action as heated.
Which means they can go out and remove snow, and it would be heated.
Yeah.
They're all good, honestly.
Which they could anyway right now if it was a near action.
Removing snow is always cold.
Oh, okay.
I think that's the one way to bypass that. But yeah, even unless I don't remember, I'm pretty sure cards and stuff supersede rules. So if that's stating, hey, you can spend 2 food to make it heated. I mean, it's like, hey, I'm gonna go remove snow. Let me just pour this hot soup down my pants.
Yeah.
Are we going child shelter first?
Yeah, let's go with
All
child
right.
shelter.
I don't know where to put these, really. Here we go. I don't really need this. Oh, yeah. We'll do that. Okay, so you can pull a random hope from the bag. Put that here. That's really all I need, but I also have the app. So...
Cool. Is that positive?
It'll come... No, it won't come active. I'll just tuck these under. Ooh, nice! You looked, didn't you? Oh! Well, that's good. Okay, so we got the child shelter building.
So we're playing this whenever the consequences come out.
But we can actually build this immediately by paying its cost.
Okay.
So it costs 2 wood. Do we just want to go ahead and do that?
Yeah.
Alright. Spending that. Where do we want to put it? We can put it up here. It's insulated. We can put it right here by the trees. Give them some view.
And we could put a wood mill there later on.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Let's
You
put
know
it
what?
over there by that generator. Because closer
Oh, right
actions
here.
where they have to visit it. Well, If it's closer in, we want maybe buildings that they have to visit in order to take an action to. So that might be more beneficial to have it out further, right?
The child shelter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the second one out. Because that would be...
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, having it here, because it's still going to be... It's easier to... I mean, it won't be as time goes on.
Yeah.
But that's all long-term stuff. Child shelter? I think I actually remember where that's at. Nice.
It looks like kids would live there.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like an orphanage. So, I mean, all their parents are dead. Okay. We got that. Oh, yeah. The dusk consequence was... you get to choose, right?
Yeah.
So you get to pick one of those.
And then we'll pay a coal for that, for this card.
Okay.
Oh,
no, we don't. No, were you talking about the top right?
That's for getting rid of it.
That's only whenever we choose to get rid of it.
Never mind. Child education, young medics. Thanks to their specialized education, the children can help us with the sick. If the child shelter is built, for each child meeple, cure 1. Otherwise, -2 hope. Shuffle this card back into the dusk deck. Which we just built the child shelter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And child education, Bright Minds. After receiving intensive courses on the on-site training from our engineers, the young apprentices helped to progress the technological research significantly. Their bright ideas and enthusiasm found fertile ground. If the child shelter is built, choose 1. Move the development token 1 space backward on the round track, or upgrade a small building by paying its upgrade cost, even if that building has been used this round. Otherwise, -2 hope. We don't have much to cure.
We have one guy to cure right now. I like the Young Minds one, because I'm thinking if we build the workshop, then that just makes us get our natural fertilizers that much quicker when that card comes out.
Yeah, I agree. Okay.
Cool.
So I get shuffled in.
Yep,
goes back.
Yeah.
This many. Need more cards to shuffle.
Well, let's start making horrible actions.
I feel like I'm playing Tapper here.
I don't know what that is.
It's like that old arcade game that has the ball in a cup mini game.
Oh.
Put a ball in a cup and you have to watch it the entire time. Okay. It's always really easy.
Well, is the ball attached to a string, which is attached to the cup?
It's under like beer glasses.
You told me. I'm guessing you haven't watched a lot of Family Guy.
Ball in a cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that.
You're like, yeah, it's not fucking funny anymore.
I had one of those when I was a kid.
How old are you again?
35.
Are you 60? Did you also kick a hoop down the street with a stick?
We had to walk to school uphill both ways.
With no shoes, while windowless vans followed us.
That's the only way you can do it.
All right. Well, I can do. I think we need wood.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't have a lot of wood. We have some wood there. That's heated. Just go ahead and gather that. Yeah, I think... Well, because the workshop is going to cost us 1.
Mm-hmm.
The workshop luckily is insulated really well, so it's going to be... That one we can like push back here. We could also try and remove some snow and just get more availability out.
Mm-hmm.
These guys are sleeping. Or learning. Because the hothouse is going to cost 4 wood and a steam core anyway. We have 1 steam core here. We have a steam core over there, so that's not a problem.
We can build a sawmill with one of our builds and then claim the wood from that. But whenever you take a build action, because you get 3 builds, you have to have all the resources up front when you're taking that action.
Yes, because everything's simultaneous.
Right.
That's why we couldn't build the hothouse like over here, because these guys have technically are still. It's You haven't played the video game, right? Video game is like that, where you kind of just assign everything and they're all walking towards it. Then at the end of the night, then they all come back and then they die. And then you're like, God. It's hard. I've never won the video game. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just send. It's heated. He's gonna go do a gather. So I'm gonna gather us our wood.
Okay.
Luckily, it's not truly simultaneous, where it's not like we assign them; they all come in on one. Or, okay, well, hear me out. Since that's easier to heat up, what do you think about sending this guy out here? Even though it's going to be a cold action. We'll get a sick worker, but then we can open up this spot for the cookhouse. That'll be a 2-spot there. Or, because this is super easy to keep heated.
Yeah.
It's basically, do we want to get a sick worker now or later?
Makes no difference to me. I mean, I guess it would be advantageous to clear that spot first.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so we move up the sick worker once.
And that is what? Which one?
It's the orange one.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Goes back to you, I guess, in terms of technically turn order. And now we have the 4 wood, so build action would kind of benefit us.
If we're building, well, we could build a hot house this turn, or we could just build it later on.
We have nowhere to put it.
Oh, because it takes 2 spots.
Mm-hmm.
We need to get.
But what's cool is the large buildings can have 2 meeples on them.
Oh, okay.
So a hot house is really nice.
So you can take that action twice?
Yeah.
Cool.
Which would benefit us if we did child labor. Oh, wait, no, they can't use it anyway.
Yeah.
Stupid kid. Oh, wait. I think if we chose that other law... Never mind. Never mind. Well, we didn't.
So... we can build...
We also don't have any shelters, by the way.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Do we want to get that core out of that spot that's across from the child?
Right here?
To clear it out?
Yeah.
Because I feel like we're going to search in the snow, but those spots are going to be taken for the most part. There might be a couple free open.
Right. Yeah, I definitely see what you're saying. Because
that will allow us to build the hot house later on, because it does take a core in order to build that, and then we can maybe utilize the rest of the people for building buildings. We could gather more wood close by. We could have someone search and then hope to have wood close by and then have someone go and grab it, if that's the case.
Ooh, okay. Well. Damn it, we should have made the kids work. They're just like, you just hear them laughing. It's so much fun. And you're like, ooh, man.
It would have potentially hit us in a bad spot for whatever the best card is, though.
Because we have 5 workers available left. Alright. Here's what I'm thinking. What did you want to do? Sorry, I have like 5 things I want to do, but like
I think rather than taking this wood, maybe...
Oh, you want to get rid of the core. That's right. Which is good.
But we don't have to do that now. We can do it later, but maybe removing snow and hoping for wood to show up would be good, just so we can hold this on to whenever we don't have heat.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree with you there. It also does free up a spot, though, if we cleared that up. But so we need shelter.
I figured that's last priority, because we could hold that till the end.
No, I agree. So we need shelters. Tents are the cheapest to do. We get 3 build actions, so 6 wood. Because you wanted to do a sawmill.
Which we don't have to do this round.
No, but I do kind of see what you're saying. If we remove snow, you can do 2 near or 1 far.
Yeah.
Where was it? A near or far tile is placed. Gain food equal to any food. Yeah. Oh, after a near or far tile is placed.
But you can do 2 near, right?
You can do 2 near or 1 far.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do I have anything for... Well... Okay. Instead of doing a sawmill, which costs 2 right now, I do have a worker that can go out and he can get rid of a tree. Perform this action on a... Gather resources. Perform this action on an unoccupied space that has 1 or more trees. Remove 1 tree from that space and gain 2 wood. Count this action as heated.
If we do that, then that's 1 less time than the wood mill would be able to be used in that spot.
That's what I'm saying, is like, if we're going to do a build action that saves us 2 wood that we can use on more tents. So if we build, like, if we get more wood, which we're going to get from that, it costs 1 regular worker to come here, remove a tree, and so that'll give us 6 wood. On our next build action, we can build 2 tents and the workshop, which workshop we can just send way out here. And that would get us started on our natural fertilizer, if that's the one we want to start with. Actually, 3 of these are really quick to do. The construction planning is the only one that takes a long time.
Yeah.
We,
I still don't know
the cookhouse.
I don't know the importance of what level of building you're... I know that they, depending on the storm and where things are at, probably.
Yeah. The first storm turns tents into ruins.
Oh, okay.
Which makes them useless unless we can dismantle them now to gain a wood back at least, or we do the law makeshift shelter, which says each of your ruins counts as a shelter, and if it's heated, it provides a sleeping slot. Only one though, so only 1 person can sleep in the destroyed tent.
Okay.
So, not horrible, because typically when you're building tents, it's short term, because they're cheap and they're flimsy. But we can be like, hey, I know that cot is completely destroyed. Crawl under it.
We said if we had 6 wood.
We would have 6 wood if the action I took was with Paolo Feldman, and he would come
so
here.
So we could build a
bunkhouse,
a bunkhouse, a tent, and a workshop.
That's true. Let's do that. All right. I'm going to do Paolo Feldman. He's going to gather resources here, removing a tree. It's like, wait, why are you the only guy that can do this? And gain 2 wood. Boop, boop.
Cool.
Yeah. And let me just double check the citizen, because I want to say... It's card clarification. Okay, for each action performed. Cool. Alright, so he came chop down that tree. He's like, guys, you know we can just do this, right? No, we need machines.
Is there tiles with 1 tree on them?
I don't know. I haven't looked through them all. I think so.
Okay. Okay.
So, and then you wanted to build? Did you want to do that, or did we want to...
Yeah, let's do that. Because
Okay.
the core and the technology can be done afterwards. That's not really dependent on resources.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so down... Oops, over here. So, we're using all of it, right? 3...
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have 1 open spot over here.
Weren't we going to save that spot for the cookhouse? Because next round that'll be empty. Because that guy will come back and that'll be an empty 2 slots for the large... Or not the cookhouse, sorry, hothouse.
Hothouse. Yeah.
I mean, there's an open slot over here, too.
The workshop should go close by.
You think it's close? I think it should go far. It's the easiest to heat up.
Oh, because it's the red
Yeah.
action. I forget that they're dependent on the type.
Yeah, type and...
So that could supersede the area. This entire time I was like looking at the...
You're looking at the location? Yeah. They're kind of... They're relatively one and the same, but it's like... Obviously, as these go up, the red, they're the most insulated, so it's easier to heat up. However, yeah, like going further away from the generator obviously makes it means it's going to be more cold.
Right.
All right, so...
So should we do bunkhouse over here? Well, because do you want to put it over there?
No, I think bunkhouse.
Or do you want to do the hothouse over here? We could put the
hothouse is orange. Okay, hold on. So we're building a tent, right? It's one tent. This is
one bunkhouse.
Oops. That's Hunter's hut. Okay, I think that's because the other ones are all right here. That's a regular house. There we go. Tent, bunkhouse, and then the workshop, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. God, first try. Yeah, so hand me the workshop. Put that right there, which is this one. And then maybe the tent right here, just because it'll yellows.
Yellow.
Yeah. And then orange, still gonna be kind of rough. We could do orange here. We can do the bunkhouse there.
Are we gonna build? I think building a sawmill there is kind of pointless.
I agree.
So we just need to wait for an ability that we're able to go and harvest
Right.
that. Yeah, that works for me.
Okay. Boom. Okay, so now now they can sleep 4. So we still will have some people who will have to sleep in the cold, but not the kids.
Yeah.
So we have no more wood. Removing snow is probably good. Oh, we built the workshop. Which one of these did we want to start?
I think we should get on the hothouse effect because we were.
That's kind of what we were eyeing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because based off our sleeping situation, people are going to get sick. Mm-hmm. So that is going to be 4 spaces away. So that will be on 5.
Cool.
Okay, so we have 2 engineers left, which, I mean, this is kind of cool. Hold on. This could be cool. Where was it? Oh, yeah. The cookhouse, we can spend 3 food to increase hope. And if we increase hope, that we can choose our justice to be active, which if we have all 3 active hope, wasn't one of the... It was the social dispute card that got us some really cool stuff.
Yeah.
And that's this action right here.
Yeah, that works for me.
It requires... Oh, anyone. Let's do... Okay, we'll do an engineer. And then food will go down to 15. Yeah, I think so. Food. Yep, goes down by 3. All right, we have 2 workers left. They can remove snow.
Yeah, should we get that core and then remove snow with the other one?
Yeah.
To clear up the
Do we want to
swamp.
remove snow first, just to see what options we got?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. So, who do we want to send? Who do we want to be sick? I guess it doesn't matter. Engineer. Do you want an engineer to be sick or a worker?
That doesn't matter.
Let's do... Worker.
Maybe a worker, yeah, because they're higher up right now.
Yeah. Okay. So, worker will get sick. Are we doing 1 far, or are we doing 2 near?
2 near.
Okay. Where do we want them? Because what we could do... Where is it? One of those buildings. Gathering posts. Gathering posts are pretty good because they allow you to gather against... Take 1 resource from each adjacent space and place them in the supply.
Mm-hmm.
So...
When we heated, did we drop cubes through?
Only during the generator phase.
Okay. Gotcha.
Is when that happens. Well, we kind of need wood, so What do you think? Here for one of them?
Yeah.
And here for the other? Do we just want to do... Alright. And then flip. Okay. So... 2 coal and a wood and the complete opposite. 2 wood and a coal. And then you wanted to send him out. Get us our
Yeah,
stuff.
are we planning on building the hothouse in the next turn? The next
We
round?
would need to gather four wood.
Which we could do.
I think so, because I think if we can keep food in check, and in the future, once this one's done, we can go to nutrition education, which means that we can use the cookhouse. Never mind, I thought it was the hothouse.
Yeah, I think we'll have the workers to get the wood.
Yeah, I agree.
So we could just take the core.
Okay. So... Okay, yeah, so move up. No, never mind. It's insulated. Cool. Okay. That is everything. That is all of our actions. So, dusk phase. We don't have any scenarios, so resolve a dusk card. So, top card, baby. Come on, social dispute.
The inevitable. Every day we fight a bitter struggle against hunger, cold, and disease, there will be losses. Flip every sickness marker to its skull side, or on its skull side to its syringe side. Flip every sickness marker on its skull side to its syringe side. No,
Great.
skull side.
Nope. So we're good.
No. For each corpse you have, gain 1 sick citizen. So we would gain 1 sickness.
Okay.
So is that all 3?
No.
Or is that
It's
just the
it's 1 sick citizen. It is where's the? It's Is it a child? I think it's a child. I think it's based off the current round.
It doesn't say to reshuffle it back into the deck. Does it just?
No, if it doesn't say, it goes into the discard pile. The only time that the discard pile gets shuffled is when our social dispute gets drawn.
See, in our first playthrough, I thought this.
We didn't draw that.
Right. But I thought it was good that we didn't draw, but it's actually good to draw it early.
Oh yeah, I mean,
We draw this really late. Then
yeah.
That'd be bad.
Where are you, baby, on sickness? This is a relatively sickness. When a citizen gets sick, you may choose each. Okay, so which? Yeah, so we get to choose. If no, wait, what did it say? Sorry, what? Wait.
For each corpse you have, gain 1
Oh,
sick
okay,
citizen.
so 1. Oh, so we get to choose.
You're just yellow. Or blue.
So right now, none of the. I mean, it could be a sick child. I think I almost want to try and keep those low because right now the 0 to 4 is there's no negative consequence. Like they're just kind of a little sick.
Yeah.
But once it starts racking up, as soon as it hits over 5, they'll start flipping. Mm. Which is bad because the inevitable is always going to be there in the dust deck. So eventually, if those
They
are
get
on,
shuffled back in.
No, it'll be in the discard pile, but it'll never fully get removed from the game. Mm-hmm. So therefore, once the sickness increases, they'll be on their skull side, which means that card's going to cause them to flip, which means they die.
Oh, okay.
But we're about to be able to eat them. We'll get to that. Nah, we can have... I mean, kids get sick all the time, right?
Works for me.
That's morbid. All right, hunger phase. So, no one's hungry. We don't have any hunger. So that gets... Then we feed citizens based on... So now we're feeding the kids. So move that down by 8.
15, so... 7?
Dope. And then night phase. So all these guys will come back. It's a little easier to stand up. How'd you... So everyone... Okay. Now we lay down... So we have the kids who have the child shelter. This is going to be bad. We have 4 spots that we can have them sleep in. Well... I think have the work. No, fuck. What do you think? How can we keep this from going over the 5? I don't think we can. We can if we have 4 workers sleep, then we'll have 3 sick engineers and 1 sick worker, which will put them both. That'll put the worker at 3.
Yeah, I mean the blue could be down 1 or the brown could be down a further 1. We just pick which, because the
Actually, no, you're right. So if we did this, then that puts
that at 4.
and that at 3.
This at 3.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah, so they get sick, but luckily, not sick enough. Because then if they become gravely ill, then we get a spent citizen token, and that means that we're down 1 worker.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess I could also use this. Dusk phase did that. Hunger phase did that. Night phase. Alright, next round. I don't need this trash. I have the app. Okay, you get the leadership marker. Cool. Round marker moves to 2. Okay, resolve development and scenario trigger tokens, none. Alright, morning card. Doomsayer. There are people who must be the center of attention, even when the end of times is upon us. One of our citizens stirs people up by publicly maligning us. He claims that we are keeping most of the food for ourselves and spy on everyone in order to prepare the groundwork for ruling by tyranny. Fucking Edward Snowden. Gotta take him out. He gathers a crowd that grows with each day. Something must be done. Oh, we just lose a hope.
Just flat.
Yep, -1 hope.
That's the heart?
No, those are all hope.
Oh, okay.
So we get to pick. But let's see our options. We can confront him publicly. He's all talk. We can do that if we exhaust justice. Mm-hmm. We'll send our men to soften him up. Attack is the best form of defense, after all. Place 1 spent worker token in the supply. Oh, I didn't grab those. Damn it. Then we'll add a specific card to the dusk deck. Mm-hmm. Or, we have bigger problems. Deceivers like him must be ignored. Once people see him for what he is, their attention will fall elsewhere. And then we add a different card to the deck. No matter what, this is getting removed. But we are going to lose a hope. So there's a couple ways we can go about this. We can lose 2 hope by removing. We're going to lose 1 hope anyway, but then we can exhaust justice if we just want to confront him. Mm-hmm. That's fine. Or we can beat his ass in the streets and see what happens there.
We get a spent worker token if that's.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we'll be down 1 worker.
I feel like there's a better resolution if you do that, just knowing how this game works, but I could be wrong.
I really think if we leave him alone, he's going to cause more trouble.
Yeah.
I'm getting the spent worker tokens. I forgot about those. What do you think? You just want to fuck him up, show him. Watch, and it's gonna be really funny because we're gonna beat him up, and all the people are gonna be like, "Yeah, he was annoying." Then we're gonna do the Iron Fist, and they're like, "Oh God, he was right." We sided with our tyrannical dictators, and now they're killing us. Where are you, spent tokens? So what do you think? What are we doing? What do you want to do?
Yeah, I think we beat him up.
Alright. Let's do it.
I don't want the spent worker token, but I feel like it's going to pay off at the end.
Well, it's good because it doesn't exist. Oh wait, I think that's what these are.
If you have the child workers, can your spent worker be a child?
Yeah, they have spent worker tokens for children. Yes, it can. Alright. And then, so that's what we're doing. Sending our men to soften him up. And it's a spent worker. So they'll go, yeah, they'll go right there. And then we're getting D72 to the dusk deck. Dang it. What's this one? 72, so shuffle that in. No peeking! And then I'll put that there. Alright. Generator phase! Now we can fuel the generator. God. Okay, if we spend a coal right now, then we won't get anyone sick. But we're increasing the amount of stress cubes we're throwing in there.
I think we're not really in a place to get anyone sick.
I agree.
So I feel like, plus we have more coal than we did on the first run through this, so.
That's true. Okay, so that moves up. You are the leader. Go and drop him.
You gotta do it gently. There's definite skill to this.
There's an art.
I definitely didn't fall through. I could hear it.
I have faith. Actually, one of them did stick.
Yeah. It's actually not necessarily a good thing, but
no, that's
it's
true.
neither good nor bad.
Yeah. 1 and 2. I would laugh if it was that last one. Yeah, they actually do mention in the rules that if you're pulling it out and they fall, they go in the stress. But if you're putting it in and they fall, it stays. But for the next round, it goes in.
Yeah.
Okay, so we drop coal. Place any cubes in the drawer. Did that. Check generator. It did not break down. And then now this will move down.
Cool.
Weather phase. Weather card. Okay, so by 1. That's moving up by 1. They're all moving up by 1. Cool. And then, but the storm token, or storm track, does not move. So that's good there.
Cool.
And, oh, sorry, weather card was supposed to be on from here, but we'll just use that. Next phase. Okay, choose advisor. Which advisor do we want to use?
I have stress cubes again, but he can remove up to 3, so I'm going to say we shouldn't use him this time.
Oh, we lost a hope, by the way, from the guy talking anyway.
Which one did we lose?
Well, if we do the health advisor, then we would want to keep care, which is the middle one. Because care is only if you exhaust care, we can cure 2.
Oh, okay.
So we can actually move some back.
Doesn't matter. I'll just flip this one over for the last one.
Yeah, that one's motivation, so we can't use the foreman advisor.
You can reveal 3 dust cards. You may choose to place one on the dust discard pile without carrying out its effect. Place 2 other cards back on the dusk deck.
Oh, it gives us some options on dusk.
That doesn't really seem too important right now.
Only if we just, I mean, because we really don't know. We know we want our child one to come out.
Yeah.
And social.
We can refresh this with the, is it Cookhouse?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which we don't have a whole lot of food right now, because now we have to feed engineers, so we need at least 12 food.
Okay.
But if we get the cookhouse, we'll have 14.
Yeah.
So. Okay, so let's exhaust care.
Okay.
If we want to use the health advisor and cure 2, do we want to 1 and 1? Like 1 engineer and 1
Might as
worker?
well.
Okay. I'm fine with either. I mean, really,
Yeah.
it's 6 of 1. And then no sickness marker effects. All right, action phase. So first things first. Yeah, all meeples stay the same, but then boop. That's the guy we beat up. How about you go sleep this one off? We don't have like a mega way. Okay.
We're gonna try to build the hothouse this round.
Yeah.
So
there's a couple there's a couple options that we could do. We could go remove snow and place a far tile, and then build the gathering post here, which would then help us gather stuff from these 2 areas.
yeah.
But that would be hoping that one of them, that the far one is going to have an empty slot, which it looks like they almost do, but it's, I mean...
Yeah, this one has both of them full. That one had
Yeah.
1. That one had 1.
But I do like the hothouse idea very much so. In fact, so much I'm gonna go and grab it, which I did. Damn it. Are there 2 hothouses there? Is this it?
Yeah,
Aha!
there's 2.
Boom. The workhouse we can use to move that back if we want to start developing it quicker. There's just so many options.
So we're gonna possibly want to build a gathering port, so that would be 1. We're gonna need hothouse, which would be 4, so that's 5 and a core. And then
But if we get the gathering post, we're
gonna probably want to build another
yeah, gathering posts are rough because they're
bunkhouse or something, if possible.
yeah. Gathering post has
But maybe
shitty
just the
insulation as well, which requires a bunch of coal to move up. Do citizen cards. Those are construct. Yeah. I have a bunch of kids.
I mean, you could. Well,
What about a law?
when the rules to the gathering port, is it anything off of that hex that's next to it?
Take 1 resource from each adjacent space and place them in the supply. Let me look up the more detailed rules. It just says from each adjacent space, so it does not seem to be the space it's also on. And if it's upgraded, it just increases the insulation level. But we do get to increase. We do get to level up with the child engineer card, right? Didn't that say we could? Or is that a different one?
I think so. I also have an engineer card that allows us to perform 3 workshop effects. So normally we can do.
Oh, whoa.
once.
Yeah, I mean, well, oh wait, 3 workshop effects.
Yeah.
Dang.
We
Yeah,
also
because
have
normally we can use the workshop to. We can move. I think we can move that back twice. Or upgrade a building. No, sorry. It was choose 2 of the following effects: upgrade 1 building by paying its cost, or move the development token back 1 track. So, dang, yeah. If we just used him for the workshop, we could move that back 3 and immediately get our natural fertilizers.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. But it's also going to cost us. That'll just make it cold if we don't spend at least 2 coal right now to make it heated.
Because my only thought is, if we're gonna build a gathering port,
Post?
Is it post?
I thought
Yeah,
it
it
was
is.
post. Oh, okay.
It's like an R. And we put it where that core was, but we did remove snow on each spot adjacent to it.
You know, that's not a bad idea, actually, because then over time we'll have those 2, and then we can get far tiles, and that's all adjacent. That's pretty good. And it'll be yellow.
We need to free up spots too, eventually.
Mm-hmm.
And if we free it up during that action, rather than placing someone there, then we could build on that spot in the same turn. Because if you gather with that building, then it just takes it off of it rather than a worker going there. So there's added benefit to that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. So
I say we just see what remove snow and placing those 2 tiles gets us.
okay. So who are we using?
I just say a worker.
Okay. He'll get sick because he's removing snow. So go ahead and move him up.
It's yellow.
Yeah, and we were doing here and here.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. 2 wood. And and a coal. And 2 wood and a coal.
And what did the book say? You can choose one of the resources on that tile, or
When what?
if you build the...
The gathering post?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just take one resource from each adjacent tile.
Okay.
But I think you still have to use that action. Yeah, as an action. So to build it there. Oh yeah, no. Yeah. So if we send, well, let's do, goddamn. It was so much easier when we had the resources. Oh, but it costs 2 steam cores to upgrade.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, which are probably found in far tiles. Okay, so let's do this. So I'm gonna spend 2 coal to heat up, and well, I didn't think it was gonna matter, but I think going here now is, I thought we would have a little bit more time. Well, no, we can do, no, it's just generator. You know what? That's a lot of coal, but I think it might still be beneficial to come over here. I know you might not be able to see it, but now it frees up a spot.
Okay.
Okay. So now we have at least 2.
And we removed the worker for that?
Oh, wait, no. Let's do... No, I want to do this one. So it's heated, because I bumped it that much up. So the only thing not heated are far and yellow.
Okay. We still need more wood.
No, I know, but because now that this was cleared, we still can build the... Oh, you're wanting to get a bunch of wood and use the build action a lot more efficiently. That makes sense. I got nothing. Performance actions don't accept you may upgrade a builder and pay its upgrade cost in using 2 sub actions. Okay. Gathering post. Oh yeah, the only upgrade for it is it just increases the insulation. Let's see. We want to do a bunkhouse or a tent. Bunkhouse would be better, but we would need more wood. Going here is cold. I mean, yeah, maybe we do start going over here.
Might as well.
We can also enact a law before we do that, in case... We could still... I mean, instead of building a bunkhouse, we could still enact the law of crowded quarters. It's gonna make people angry, but that would mean heated shelters provide 1 additional sleeping spot, meaning that's 6 spaces.
How many do we need to fill? Without the children?
2, 4, 6, 8.
Okay.
Yeah, 8. So it does make 2 sick workers instead of... But that means we wouldn't be able to do makeshift shelters. So it depends on if we want to utilize ruins.
Yeah, I wonder if that's going to be more important later on.
I know. Oh, child labor is gone. Well, public house. We can get a hope back. That allows us to build the public house. That costs 1 wood to build. And the public house let us gain a... allows us to increase hope.
Just by going there.
Mm-hmm. And the fighting arena allows us to... Building both of those is really good. For, like, because they work extremely well. Public house gives us a hope by building it, and then allows us to increase hope by using it. The fighting arena loses us a discontent and allows us to remove a discontent by using it. So having just both of those buildings built just allows us to basically be in control, always have hope. It's like, oh, you're angry? Go fight it off.
Yeah, I mean, we can build one of those.
So that would be a law.
I think the hope would be more important just for that card.
That's kind of what
initially.
I'm thinking. Yeah.
But that's going to take up a spot if we build.
No.
Is building this considered 2 actions because it's large?
No, it's still 1 action, but it takes up 2 spots.
Okay. The only available... Well, no, we have... These are... That over there is considered an open spot, right? Right by the red?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have 3 open spots right now. No, we have 4, because there's 1 there, and then I guess there's 1 there, too.
1 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, actually. 6, 7. Yeah, because these are... Oh, wait, I don't know if we can build here. I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh, no, because there's a building in it. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6.
Okay.
1, 2,
But the further
3,
out ones
4,
are cold,
5, 6.
so those 2 are eliminated.
Not necessarily, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's just last resort or higher insulation.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we can't build. This isn't a spot because that's where the tray comes out.
So worst case scenario, if we need to build a bunkhouse further out, that would be fine because that would be heated.
Mm-hmm. And the public house is orange.
Okay.
Orange insulation, so that'd be heated.
Do you want to do the public house then?
Well, yeah. So, okay. Well, whenever we introduce this, we can then build it immediately. So I'd like to, if we gather 2 more wood, then do.
That'll allow us to build 2 things. We need to build.
We don't have to build 3, but yeah. So So if we go, we can send a worker here to gather 2 wood. They'll be sick, which puts us at 5.
Puts us at 5?
Because they'll be sick. It'll be a sick worker moving it up to 5.
Doesn't it move up once?
Yeah, the worker is orange.
If you move an engineer.
We could. I'm just saying we need an engineer to do a law and an engineer to do the workshop.
Okay.
If we wanted to do both of those. Because this guy had to fucking run his mouth. Did I ever tell you, you played Cult of the Lamb, right? Yeah, the guy who was my highest cult follower, he was like the highest level. Funny enough, I named him after my best man at my wedding. He was always the one talking shit. Anytime I left and came back, it was always him. And I'm like, dude, I have to put you in jail now. Shut up. Alright, so, yeah, just put him at 5.
What happens when it goes to 5?
Just whenever we check sickness, it'll flip.
Oh, okay.
Not great. But not the worst, because again, natural fertilizer we can decrease to gain food, which is super cool when we use the hothouse. So essentially, we're gaining 10 food. Shut up. We're getting 10 canned food every time we use the hothouse. Which is pretty cool, because it's a large building. 2 workers can go there, so we could be getting 20 food around. If we had two people dead.
Yeah.
I mean, how long do you think, if you were in this situation, how long do you think it would take before you resorted to cannibalism? A couple minutes? It's cold!
It probably wouldn't be long.
Probably would or wouldn't.
It probably wouldn't be. There's that noted cannibal who said that human meat just tastes like pork anyway, so.
Yeah, and you are a chef, so I'd probably I try to lose as much weight as possible and then buddy up with you and just be like, hey man, you're not gonna eat me. I got nothing on me. Okay, so we got the wood. Now we can do the law, right?
Yeah.
For the public house? Okay. Even in this harsh new world, people still need to raise their spirits after work in good company and with a stiff drink in hand. So we gain a hope, and I believe... I need to look at the hope, because we're increasing and decreasing hope. So when you increase, perform the following 2. Draw a random token from the appropriate bag and place it exhausted side up in the leftmost empty space. If possible, activate 1 exhausted token of the indicator. Oh, that's if it's... Oh, when you increase hope and no specific type is listed. That's right. Draw a random token from the... Choose 1. Okay, never mind. So, we can choose, since we're increasing hope, we can choose to draw 1, but it'll be unexhausted, or we can choose one of those to increase.
Okay.
So I think we should just choose one of those, right?
Works for me.
Alright.
Does it matter? I don't think it does at this point.
No, but if we don't have a chance to if we don't have a chance to increase another one, which one of these do we want to... I'd say care, if we wanted to keep doing the health advisor, just in case we don't have a way to...
Oh, yeah.
Alright, now, when this law is introduced, you immediately build the public house by paying its cost, and the public house is right there. And I don't have the public house ready, because I didn't think we were going to do it, because I thought we were just going to be dickheads. Oh, it's right here. Even says public house on the side. Where are we putting it? We were putting it...
Not over there, not over here.
So I guess...
Yeah, well, we could put it on that one.
This one?
That could work too.
Alright. Hey, if you're gonna drink, go away. Like, get away from us. Which is cool, because now we can send a worker over there. So we have 1 worker left. It is insulated.
We have 1 worker left?
2,
we have
sorry.
an engineer.
We have the engineer and a regular worker, if we wanted to...
1 we need to build with. Right?
Yes.
And then the other one...
Shit.
If we're building this for 4, this for 2, and then a
we do have
gathering
6.
port.
Oh, no, we shouldn't. We have 5. I forgot. It cost 1 wood for the public house.
So we could get 2 more, and then maybe be able to build all 3.
But we won't be able to use them. Oh, we're not going to be able to use the hothouse anyway. No, yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. God, dude, why'd you...
We need to build the hothouse, I guess, this round.
I'm so mad that the fucking guy... And we chose to beat him up. We didn't have to.
Well, I mean, at the very least, we could build 2, but we just wouldn't have lodging, which would make people sick. More people sick.
Yeah, because the kids are taken care of. And it becomes kind of rough if we're... But they're going to be pissed if we don't, because we have to feed the engineers now, which is 12, and we're at 7. Mm-hmm. We are 1 worker short on to be efficient, because I was hoping... So if we build, which is, I mean, either with that guy, we build the hothouse, and we build just the hothouse, right?
We can build the hothouse and one other...
Oh, and the gathering post. Right, because the hothouse goes up there, gathering post here. Mm-hmm. Then we have 1 worker left to use either the hothouse or the public house. Because the public house allows us to increase our hope, which then if we draw that dust card that we got, the social dispute one that needed all of those to be active.
There's a 1 in 3 chance for that, though.
Yeah, speaking of fate. Yeah.
Well, either way, we're going to build this.
So we are building. Okay.
So we'll build that. We'll use the core and 4 wood.
Yep. Core and 4 wood.
And then the gathering port, which we can use next round. That moves us from a yellow to a red. Upgrade.
Oh wow, it does really that drastically, which is good because we're putting the gathering post there. So, and gathering post is right here. Totally, that's a house. Gathering post. Hell yeah. It does. It's so weird. Probably on camera, it doesn't look like it's really making a difference, but I do like the little buildings. Why'd you lay it like that? Why did you lay it long?
Does it fit? Oh, it does fit. I was like, it won't fit on there. It's too long.
All right. So, what do you think is more important? Getting our hope up, just in case,
I think,
or food?
I mean, I think
guaranteed food.
We're gambling on it. So if we don't have enough food, people get sick, right? What happens if we?
No, if we don't get enough food, then we have hunger, which is kind of like a back pay, meaning we have to pay that. So like, will you move that hope bag so I can show you? Because I can't really see it. Yeah. So basically, we have 7 food. We have to feed 12, meaning we'll pay the 7, and then the yellow marker will go up to 5.
Okay.
Meaning that next round, if we don't have, we basically would need 27 food to break even, because next round we have to feed workers.
Oh, okay.
If we don't, then we check the hunger marker, and wherever that's at, that's what the bottom thing is. People start getting mad, dispute goes up, and people start just naturally dying. It's also another way we can lose. If after paying our back pay of hunger, if it's still at 25 or higher, we just lose. And then 29 sickness, I think, for any of them, we just lose. We also lose if our discontent ever hits 5, or if we ever lose all hope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if we pay 7, then that's going to be an additional 5, which means we're going to get a... Is that discontent?
No, because you pay hunger first. So right now, no one's hungry because we fed the children.
I see.
Yeah, the only thing that's weird about this game is how hunger works, which it does kind of make sense, because it's like, after you fed everyone, then it's like next day, hey, we're fucking hungry. We didn't eat yesterday. And then now you prioritize those guys. So it does kind of thematically make sense, but mechanically it's kind of weird.
Yeah. Yeah, we could flip this if...
Oh, man. What? I don't even remember what we got for that social dispute. I think it was a lot of searching, and we got like a free upgrade or something. But what are the chances, right? You said 1 out of 3? 33%? Because then if not, then...
I can't even remember the benefits that were on there.
I know. Yeah, I don't want to deal with hunger. I think that's the smarter one, so we can send this guy to the hothouse.
Okay.
And we don't have this yet. But still, we'll gain the 7 food. So that puts us at 14.
Yep.
Okay. And that's everyone! Next phase. So resolve scenario and event display, reveal and resolve a dust card. Don't be social dispute. Honestly, I just hope it's good.
That's not.
Yes!
Point of no return. This is the dude we beat up. The man is truly mad. Even having his fingers broken and teeth knocked out didn't discourage him. Oh, on the contrary, the wretch is now shouting that he is living proof of his words. What if...
Oh, I didn't even think about that. He was justified because we beat him up.
1. He is to be left alone. Short of killing him, there is little that can be done. The situation has gotten out of hand and the consequences must be faced. +2 discontent.
Ooh.
Or strong leaders must remove obstacles from their path. If they are to lead effectively, it has always been so and will always be. The man must be eliminated. Activate apathy or exhaust care when worker dies.
Okay. Well...
That's apathy, right?
It is. Yeah, it's already activated, so because it's asking us to increase a specific type, we would draw a discontent from the bag. And then if it said to, like, let's say we drew another apathy, then it would be activated.
Gotcha.
That's, no, like, kill him. Like, dude, we thought you'd learn your
Yeah,
lesson.
the worker we can use towards food.
And you're kind of a bigger guy, so just like that cartoon where you just start eyeing him, like he turns into a chicken leg.
so we could either draw one or we could...
Or exhaust care, but I almost would rather keep care.
Yeah. And +2 discontent is adding 2 of these?
Yes. Yeah, so leaving him alone. It's essentially, obviously, another way we lose is if 10 people die, but we don't have to.
So we're going to add a discontent?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so. I think we kill him.
Let me get rid of this card.
Yeah.
And that's not activated, right?
If you draw a apathy, it would become activated.
Okay. It's not.
Okay, so that just becomes... Oh, it's another greed. Cool! I don't know where I was putting these. Let's do that. Okay, so that was dusk phase. Then decrease hunger by spending food. We don't have any hunger. Now we resolve and reset the hunger marker. So we need to feed 12 engineers, so we go down to 2. And then feed citizens. Yep. So, yeah, so the way this is worded is decrease hunger by spending food as much as possible. Let's say our hunger was 10. Mm-hmm. We would have moved all the way down to 4.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so next phase. Night phase. All right, return any spent worker tokens. Yay. Then
Oh, that's only for 1 round. Good.
It is, yeah. Well, yeah, 1, he's dead. So... He was just screaming in his bunk bed, and then weirdly a pillow got pushed over his face. I don't know what happened there. He must have slept weird. God, I could see people playing this game because, like, I made jokes during this War of Mine run through. How can you have a good time? It's like this isn't real. All right, so how much sleeping do we got? Still 4. So kids. Ew. Okay, well... Man. Yeah, increase workers by 4?
These?
Yeah, if we have these guys, if we have all the engineers sleep, and... I mean, the children are obviously asleep, and then, so that would go up by 4? Yeah. So, yeah, they get sick. Alright, next round. So you pass the leadership marker, increase the round track. For the record, we only have 2 rounds to make the beacon, which that's another 2 spots, but we can do that here if we wanted to. Mm-hmm. Move the round marker, resolve development and scenario trigger tokens, and a morning card. Morning smog. The morning sun has vanished, covered by smoke from the generator. In these conditions, it's hard to catch even a single breath. If possible, flip a sickness marker on its syringe side to its skull side. That fucking sucks.
Any of them?
Any of them.
Just one of them?
Yeah, any one.
I don't think we're in danger of this because we're just constantly going to have quarters for them, right?
That's a good point, yeah. I mean, well, the inevitable.
Yeah.
Dusk will cause it too, but...
And that's when this runs out?
No, yes, theoretically. Every time the social dispute card is drawn, the social dispute gets removed, the new one gets shuffled in, and you reshuffle the dust deck.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I agree. Okay. So now we have a choice. Let the sick and the weak stay put for today. We shouldn't push them in conditions like these. For each sickness marker on its skull side, place 1 spent citizen token of the corresponding type. So... Oh, so that would just be a spent citizen for the kid, but they're not usable.
Oh no.
Oh no, man, you can't work? Or you can't play? Or a moment of weakness is a commodity we can't afford right now. A bit of smoke never killed anybody, right? And we add a discontent, and then we add a specialized card.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think the first one.
Yeah.
It's like, sure, little Johnny. Guess you can't be used. And then that just gets discarded. Woo! Alright, so now fuel the generator. Oh, actually. When do we... Where are you? Oh, no, I know when it is. Anyway. Okay, fuel the generator. Well, we're gonna get a sick engineer. We only have 1 coal right now. Mm-hmm. So what do you think? You think just have a sick engineer.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So move that up one, and then 3 cubes. Didn't even not even a single one. All 3.
There's one still on.
There is one still in there. All right, will you place those in there for me? Thank you. So then that moves down. Next phase, weather card. All right, cold goes up. Yellow goes up. Orange goes up, but red does not. We don't gain any food because we do not have any hunter's huts and no expedition, but this does move back one. And I know I'm
It
supposed
moves forward or back?
the store moves back. That's an increasing.
Oh, okay.
All right. Advanced scouts. Okay. So choose advisor. Well, stress is looking pretty good, or pretty bad.
Yeah, but we have time for that, probably, right? I don't want to push it till its limit, but we can also remove sickness.
We do have this action that allows us to remove stress as well as your advisor.
Yeah.
So this is where we resolve the marker. So we're actually, yeah. Do we want to use the care and cure 2?
I think so.
Okay.
It's cure 2.
Yep. Okay. Now we are going to. Will you flip that orange over?
Yep.
Okay. We got a gravely ill. Okay, so we just have someone who's gravely ill, but they're not the little meeple underneath. Those are spent worker tokens. So we're not quite there where we're flipping someone and doing the spent worker.
Okay.
For some reason, I thought it was every time it hits a skull, but that's not true. Okay, action phase. Hey, what happened to Bill? Like, he was yelling in his tent and he got quiet. Found another settlement. He went to a farm.
And even if we have a child card, they can't work because we don't have children workers, right?
That's how I play it. Yeah, that's how I think it is. Because because it normally says children workers. They can only do the gathering post and gathering resource, but these allow them to use other actions that they like. I have one that lets them construct, but because that we didn't choose to make them work.
We're going to need to upgrade the hothouse eventually, which costs 2 cores. And we only have 1 core showing right now. So my thought is we have to go to the port anyway, the gathering port. So if we reveal one that's a far tile, then we'll get another resource from there, and we can gather from all 3.
We need a lot of coal as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, removing snow is going to be a cold action anyway, unless we do a law. What's the snow pit do? That's free to build. Let's just take a good old gander at what the
fun.
When built, move the corpse marker backwards 1 to 3 spaces on the corpse track. Oh. It's literally a body pit.
Oh.
But it actually wouldn't cause any disease or sickness because they're preserved because of the cold.
Gotcha.
Unlike
Doesn't Faith have graveyards?
cemeteries.
Cemeteries, they must do something slightly different.
Yeah. Just take up space. No, I don't know. I don't know what they do. Probably something way better than just
Every
dropping.
building should just have snow in front of it.
I know, right?
The snow hothouse.
The snow cemetery. Lets you move the corpse marker backwards 1 to 2 spaces. If you do, you increase hope.
Oh.
So it's less bodies that you can move back, but you gain hope for doing it.
It's reminiscent of Cult of the Lamb, actually. Like whenever you upgrade your
yeah.
little cemetery area, and then like you gain faith or something.
That's
from
true,
it.
yeah. I had a little spot, yeah, for all the people that died, and there were a lot. Well,
but
everyone
yeah,
was like, I would really like you to kill Samuel. It's like, all right, if that'll make you happy. Fucking psycho. Okay, so we're gonna send a guy out. Do we want to send an engineer, or we only have 3 engineers?
we got two actions of wiggle room for yellow right now.
Mm-hmm.
If we do that, because even this isn't heated at this moment, right?
Nope. Nothing is heated.
There's coal there, so if we got those 2 coal, do we want to... Well, the likelihood of this action up here having 1 item is pretty high, 1 or less than a near tile. So
Yeah.
we could reveal... We really don't even need to reveal that now, technically. But we could gain 2 coal, and then we would only be... Because if we remove snow and take that gathering port action, we're going to get 2 sick. Because we don't have enough coal by that point. But if we just go to the gathering port, then we can raise it enough so that some actions are...
Yeah, so essentially we're
heated.
not... Yeah, I see what you're saying. So... But at the same time, if the far tile has 1 blank and only 1 other resource, which would be ideal, it could potentially cause that to be a free spot to build the beacon.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's a lot of ifs, if that's even if one of these just has a blank and 1 resource.
Yeah. I mean, either way, upgrading that hothouse and getting 2 cores is going to net us 4 extra food per turn if we're taking that action twice.
Mm-hmm. But I see what you're saying. You're saying go ahead and use the gathering post now just to gather 2 coal.
And get less sick.
And then spend the coal, which we could bump it up 1, 2, 3, which would mean that the generator tile and red locations are heated. Which means we can go out and get more coal.
Yeah.
And I still think we should use the workshop and not use your guy yet, because we can just pop this back twice, and then that'll become... Which means that when we use the hothouse, we can spend a corpse to get 10 food. And we need 22.
We could do that twice if we use the hothouse twice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we killed that guy. Oh, I mean, sorry. No. He died on his own.
Yeah, well, let's do it in that order.
Okay, so we'll send... I really think just send an engineer.
Okay.
Which allows us to gather from adjacent.
That frees up 2 spaces, too.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, and then we're going to spend that 3 coal. 1, 2, 3. So now all red buildings and generator tiles are good. So then we send an engineer over here to do 2 actions, and we'll pump this back twice. 1, 2. Which now we got natural fertilizers. When you use a hothouse with an engineer meeple, you may move the corpse marker backwards 1 space on the corpse track to gain an additional 3 food. And then... Oh, and then which
Were you
one...
saying that was the workshop?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the workshop action. One of your guys I know lets us do 3 actions.
Uh-huh.
But we don't have any resources to be able to...
Do we want to... We don't have to take it necessarily right now,
Nope.
right?
No, we can save it for another time.
But, I mean, we could get resources now and upgrade the...
No, because remember, we need 2.
We need 2 cores.
Yeah.
What else could we upgrade? Anything?
Can
Can we put out a new tile and then take those actions on that immediately?
like a new workshop tile?
Could we... You can't do 2 technologies at the same time, can you?
No.
Okay.
No, but since we have this, now we get to pick another one to move out. So which one do you think? When you use... We can... Well...
How would that work? Because, like, if you achieve it in the midst of your action, would another one go out?
Yeah, I think it's immediate.
So
Like
if we took this action We
Oh,
could
I
put
see.
one out and then do it 2 more times, right?
Yours only gives us up to 3, right?
Perform 3 workshop
Yeah, so we
effects.
use 2 because the workshop you can either upgrade a building or move the development thing back 1. So the regular workshop action lets us do it twice, hence we only needed to move it twice.
I see.
So if we use yours, yeah, we would get 1 extra, so we can basically get a head start on one of these.
Yeah.
This one is for use with the cookhouse, which actually lets us use the cookhouse, which is here, with a child meeple. So they actually become somewhat useful. They can kind of cook. We can do the equipment upgrade. When you use a coal thumper, also gain 2 coal. And the coal thumper was... Where are you? Place up to 3 coal from the bank on each of 3 different adjacent spaces. Spaces chosen must either already have coal on them or have no resources, trees, or buildings. Each space has a limit. So basically, we emerge coal from the ground. But so that just becomes basically another area we can go gather resources. However, when we use the coal thumper, we do that and also gain 2 coal.
Oh, okay.
That's super quick, especially if we use your character, then that would only take 2 rounds to get. The construction planning is 6. So it would be 6 rounds from now before we even got it. If we just let it naturally move.
Yeah.
And that one is the one that allows us to do 4 construct sub-actions. And if when we dismantle a building, we gain a wood.
We really gotta have a resource engine for that.
No, I agree. Which, Coal Thumper... But the Coal Thumper is also large.
Yeah.
Wall drill can only be built on a tile adjacent to a wood deposit on the rim board, which is here and here. So far tile there with a wood with a wall drill allows us to gain 3 wood. The coal mine.
But by the time we could build a coal thumper, we'll have a free tile. Because we're gonna need one for the beacon and for that. But with this action, in 2 turns, both of those are gonna be open. Assuming we take that action 2 more times.
Well, actually, we need to get the beacon built now. Because
By the end of the next turn.
it's no, morning phase is whenever that lands in. That's when we check.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
Well, we could have said that we revealed a tile there.
That's kind of, that's what I was thinking. So if we did that instead, whoever we do it with, let's do a regular worker.
Okay.
So, so that sickness goes up, and then we do a far one. Here?
Might as well.
Oh, it's 4 trees. Well, we tried. But sawmill.
Yeah.
Wasn't even close to what we were wanting. That's funny. Oh, which one are we moving?
The coal thumper doesn't that seem in the long run of things to be the best?
Yeah, probably. So that would go 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Unless we used your card.
We can.
It would it'd move it back by 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, yeah. I mean, that works for me.
How do we use a kid this round? What do you say?
I was just saying if we chose to do nutrition education,
Oh.
when that's built, then we could use the children for the cookhouse.
Oh, okay.
Which would allow us to increase, hope
Yeah.
by spending 3 food.
We still have 5.
Yeah. Did we want to enact a law?
Is there anything that will help us clear off a goal?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
There is one thing that we could do.
What's up?
We could... I mean, this is the one way that I can think of that we can do it. We could remove snow right here and then build a gathering post and then take the action on that gathering post. We would get the coal that's right there.
True.
And we could reveal here too, so we would get whatever resources are on that.
That's assuming that the near tiles have a blank spot for us to build the gathering post on.
Yeah, that's true.
But yes. But still, well, okay, so here's what I think we're going to have to do. I think we're going to have to send a worker here to get 2 coal. To then do what you're saying.
Yeah.
To remove snow there and there. Because then we can spend the coal to increase it by 1 at least, so then all adjacent tiles are heated. And they're going to need to be heated anyway because this bunkhouse currently is not heated.
Yeah.
And neither is the child shelter.
Yeah.
But yes, that's kind of... Yeah, no, I agree.
What is this one again?
That's the tent,
Oh, okay.
which is heated because it's on the tile.
Gotcha.
So there's that. There's that action. That's heated, so we're good. We'll spend 1 coal to move that up. So now orange and adjacent tiles and near tiles are heated. The only other... Oh, fuck, we don't have motivation. I was going to say extended shift would allow us to reuse buildings. How much food do we have? 2?
Yeah.
But we need to send 2 people. Oh, now the hothouse is heated. That's good.
Extended shift, what happens if you can reuse buildings? Is it discontent?
It gives us a discontent for enacting that law, but other than that, we just have to have motivation available to be able to reuse a building.
Oh, just once.
Yeah. Well, I mean, not necessarily. If we had ways to keep activating it, then yeah, theoretically we can keep using buildings.
Gotcha.
It's not bad as an option, but it's also not great because we are at 3 discontent. But if we get the fighting house, then that would help us control discontent. Because right now we have the public house, which is also now heated. And I think anyone can go there, yeah. So you wanted to...
Remove snow.
Okay. I don't think I'm going to enact a law. I don't think we should enact a law. Because none of them are, like, super great right now.
So this is going...
Yeah. Shit. We also have not created any healing. Like, any healing huts. Medical pods or anything.
Yeah. I assume something very bad will happen if we don't have the thing. But maybe nothing happens. Who knows?
Okay, so we're there. So then reveal.
Cool.
Awesome. So 4 coal.
Does it also draw off of its own space?
No.
That's dumb.
1, 2, 3, 4. At least nothing says it does.
It's a lot of coal, though.
Huh?
It's a lot of coal.
It is a lot of coal.
So building...
Requires a worker. Is always heated. So we basically need to go gather somewhere.
We can gather here. There's wood here.
Yeah, there's 2 wood over here. It's on the complete opposite side. That actually will free up a spot.
Yeah. We kind of need
I was hoping we could use the
tents.
I was hoping we could use the hothouse twice.
Yeah.
So if we use the hothouse twice, that gives us 20 food, which we're at 2 right now. That's exactly how much we need. That would give us 22 food.
Yeah.
That'd be exactly
No,
enough.
we won't have to worry about food the next round that much. It's like every 3 days you get a little bit of food. Oh, you're a normal worker?
Oh, you're a child?
See you on Sunday. You're good, right?
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so if we... Yeah, we gotta have wood. So, and we need to have at least...
So are we... I mean, I think we're sending people to the hothouse, right? Which would be 2.
Yeah.
So there's the 2 workers for the hothouse. Knocking down those bodies for 20 food. Awesome. That means we only have 1 worker left. It's either build... Oh, but we can't. We can't build. We'd have to gather. Which will be heated.
Yeah, we might as well.
Or, instead of gathering... Because, I mean, regardless, we're not going to be able to build a beacon anyway.
Yeah.
So, it's okay. I don't want to find anyone. we'll be fine. So, with that being said, I almost wonder if we should...
Get hope.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Go to the public house?
Yeah.
Boop.
Can I get this one?
Probably care, yeah.
Okay.
Alright, that's
All right,
everyone. So, dust card.
Dust card.
I'm like, dust
It
card.
took me a second. Desperation.
Oh, it's not the social dispute?
Oh, it is a social.
Damn it!
That of desperate times call for desperate measures, then we are free to act as desperately as we wish. If you have active hope tokens of each type, choose 1. Otherwise, for each type of active hope you do not have, perform the corresponding effect.
Oh, so, motivation.
Place 1 spent worker token in the supply.
That's fucking... this is such ass. Now you'll shuffle
Okay.
all of them
And
together.
then this one gets discarded?
Yes, so no, that gets removed from the game.
Okay.
Now we have the new one, Indecision, gets shuffled in with the other ones.
If you have any active hope or discontent, for your most common active token or for all tied for most common, perform the corresponding effect. So, if whatever you have the most of, you either get a good or bad thing.
Okay.
Basically.
So right now we're sitting pretty good.
But it has to be active.
Okay. Alright, so those got shuffled. Now hunger phase. Decrease hunger. No one's hungry. Feed those workers. 22,
So much work
baby.
towards that. It is like in waves, you have to get through that.
Right, right. Oh, actually, speaking of which,
Because feeding kids is nothing.
that guy... actually, will you move the worker, the citizen, the orange one? Move it down by 1, because we had the worker die.
Oh, okay.
So we have 1 food left.
Nice.
I'm telling you, less people you have, the less food you need.
Yeah.
Okay, so next round, night phase. Return everyone. Oh boy. There. And we're still at 4 shelters. So the kids, the kids are still good. So,
Cool.
oh fuck. So what? We have 4 sleeping spots.
Yep.
So if we do 4 workers, then we only move.
Not up to 9.
Yeah, we'd move both of them up to 9.
That gets blue dangerously close. We should probably move yellow up once.
No, that's what I'm saying. If we move 4 workers, yellow or orange will move up once, and then
Oh. Okay.
blue will move up 3 times. Okay. Alright, next round. Leadership marker, there you go. Move the
Does
round.
that mean blue will flip now?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, well, not yet. Well, first, move the round. Now we will resolve the scenario trigger. Oh man, we did not build the beacon. We have failed. We suck. We gain an apathy.
Was that this one?
So, no, draw random discontent. Oh, no, sorry. Gain +1 apathy. So, just, yeah, find an apathy.
Okay.
And then we place...
Is it active?
Hold on. It's the only rule I mainly forget is kind of... let's decrease. When you increase your hope of a specific type, perform the following. Draw a random token of the appropriate and place it exhausted side up. Okay, no, so never mind. Take that out and randomly draw.
Okay.
And then, if possible, activate 1 exhausted token of the indicated type.
Okay.
Is it apathy? Nope.
No.
Okay. If it was apathy, it would be active.
Gotcha.
Okay. Then we have failed +1 apathy plus place S006 face up in the scenario display. Oh, they're here. We're fine. Vox Populi. Our people are questioning your decisions. Well, they won't whenever we slam the iron fist down. They cannot understand why an expedition has not been sent yet to find other people from our convoy. Their friends and relatives were among those who went to settle in other locations. Well, maybe you should have went with them. Okay. So now this is just an active thing. During the dawn phase, if the beacon is built, we reveal and resolve S002, otherwise we just get discontent.
Okay.
So each dawn phase, if we don't have a the beacon built, we just get a discontent.
Gotcha.
Well, we're 2 away. We're doing great. That was that. Morning phase. Light under the snow. Our people have spotted a few flashes of light under the snow near the edge of our settlement. They are not sure what is there. With enough time and resources, we can uncover it. So we can send workers to dig it out, place 1 spent worker token in the supply, and then we add a dust card. Or we don't have enough people, and we just add a different dust card. If we already have 1, we'd be down 2 workers.
Yeah.
You're the leader. So, I mean, right now we're already going to be down 1.
I'd rather focus on getting the beacon.
Okay. It's probably a fucking active bomb. It blows up, kills all our people. Okay, so you're not sending.
No.
So, okay. D43. Alright, shuffle that into the dust deck. Okay. Yeehaw! So now we can fuel the generator. We can spend 1 or not and just get a sick kid. Jeez. I thought we had an empty 2 spots, did we not? Oh, I know what. Oh, because we're going to build the... I got it. I know what's happening. Man, here's where I'm at. I say we just let the sick kid marker go up 1, because if we don't, that's 4 cubes we're dropping.
Yeah, and we're gonna need that coal for the next round.
Yeah.
I agree.
Alright, here you go. 3 cubes.
Dribble it just off the side.
Oh god, that didn't... All right. I think there's
2?
well, maybe unless you happen to knock out. Yeah, it's 2. Okay. Oh shit. There you go. That will reset. We did not. Weather phase. Okay. Shit. That goes up. Yellow's the only one that goes up. That's nice. Kind of. Not really. Ooh! Ooh! That's Storm! Storm's picking up. Everyone stop getting sick. No, it hasn't. Choose advisor. Alright. And then this is where we resolve sickness.
I'm thinking we get rid of stress cubes now.
What do we need to use justice? Or what did we need?
Generator advisor. You don't need to use... Only if you... Oh, you have to exhaust a hope.
Okay, but we get to pick which one. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because sickness is... No, I agree. The foreman advisor, well, we don't have an active motivation. That's still pretty good. That lets us place a near tile.
Yeah.
If we have motivation.
Interesting.
But no, I agree. I think if we get rid of justice, then, yeah, we get to remove 5 or 3?
3.
Okay.
Just basically avoids us having to take an action later on. Do we want to get rid
True.
of
Yeah.
this one?
Yeah, I think care might be a little bit more beneficial in the future. Alright, and now... Yep, that orange is gonna flip, which increases our death and decreases our citizen for the orange.
This flips?
No, that moves down. A worker died.
Oh, okay.
And then that blue one's gonna flip to a gravely ill.
The yellow one was already flipped.
No, you flip it again. No,
Oh.
And that's how you show that the gravely ill worker died.
Oh, okay.
Because we didn't do anything to treat him or cure him.
Gotcha.
So, which increases our death track, which lowers the corresponding type. So,
More food!
yeah, so we only need 8 food, because now we need to feed children again.
Yeah, that's one action. At the hothouse. Okay.
Just see someone in this is dragging the newly dead body to the hothouse. How are you gonna go bury him? In a way. Bury him in our stomachs. Alright, so now I adjusted that. We still have 5 workers, 3 engineers, and 2 kids, so we're still good there. One more dead worker, though. We now go down to 4 workers.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Well, we have to build here to clear up that spot to build a beacon.
Yeah. We need 3 total coal to be able to make heated like everything here heated. I mean,
what is the red building over there?
That's the workshop.
Workshop. This would take me a while to...
Workshop lets you upgrade buildings or advance the tech, which we're only 1 space away from the tech.
And the tech is the coal thumper.
Yeah. Which we need to place. The coal thumper needs to be built, anywhere, but it's a large building. Mm-hmm. And that is... Coal thumper is actually only 3 wood.
Yeah. Do we have to send 2 workers here for that then? I guess it doesn't really matter where they go. And the only bad part is yellow will go over that threshold.
No, people are getting sick. It's happening.
Yeah.
I would... Wow. Man, am I thinking... Dude, I think we... Yeah, I think we do fighting arena this round to start lowering discontent.
Okay.
Because it's getting pretty rough.
I'm gonna build it over here.
That's not bad. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you want to do that now?
No,
The building-
because it costs 1 wood, so
Okay.
we need to do that. So I think if we send maybe an engineer to go gather like 2 coal over here,
Okay.
which is going to cause them to get sick. Yeah, but then we can spend this 3 if we wanted to cause that to go up by 3, which means every action on red.
Yeah.
You want to do that? Red and tiles here.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3. So then
And then do we need more coal?
we do, but we're gonna be able to get some of that, a lot of coal from over here.
But we need wood to do that, so prior to that, should we get that coal in order to be able to...
Yeah, because we basically need 2 more coal to make everything adjacent. Well, we're doing coal here with the gathering post.
Yeah. So you do 2 more coal. I mean, we got 5 more workers. We got 2 more coal.
We need to save at least 1 engineer to do the fighting arena.
We need somebody to build.
Yeah,
We need people to get resources. Going to the trading post will get us some. Then we're going to build a trading post. We can go there afterwards if we want, but because there's going to be 1 left here if we get the coal. And we can get that also.
Yeah.
There's 3 wood right here what we can claim if we need to. So yeah,
Well,
if
let's do this first. We need to go to the hothouse. Fuck. But it's gonna be a cold action unless we get 1 more. So
I say when we build, we build a medical post. Where's the medical post? That's a 2 wood action. And then we will be on. This will allow us to flip care. If we go
Well, I thought we were building the beacon.
right, but we could build more than one thing.
No, I know. But the beacon costs 3 wood,
Yeah. Medical post would cost 2.
so we need 5 wood.
That's the shitty thing is we really need to build one of those because the storm is going to come and it's going to destroy whatever we build pretty quickly. if we build.
Still, law can be made to have makeshift shelters.
Yeah.
Each ruin counts as a shelter. If it's heated, at least provides 1.
True. Yeah, because that would happen probably next round because the storm's going to cause it to move.
Yeah, unless for some... I mean, because not all of these cause the storm to move. It could still be a 0.
Yeah.
But chances are, yes. The round marker is going to move, then the storm
Did it
marker is
move 2 last round?
It did, yeah.
Oh, okay.
The app actually does have weather cards. I've been using the deck because I forgot the app had that.
Yeah.
And it was like, the storm has arrived. I'm like, no, it didn't. Because in here, it was keeping track of the rounds and all that.
Yeah. Well, after that happens, we can build over ruins. And it saves, it's 1 wood cheaper when we build on top of them for that card.
Oh, you have a card that lets us do that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
So when that does happen, we get a benefit from it if we don't die. But
I know. Okay, so no, I agree. I think a medical post is because here's the thing: we don't have enough coal right now to be able to compensate for that. So right now, if we do not increase this anymore, each one of these is getting sick.
yeah,
Which
we gotta move blue back a bit because if it passes it, then
blue is basically the overall game temperature. It cannot be moved
oh
back.
no, this if this
Oh, yeah.
passes that,
Then we would lose an engineer. Like we would add an engineer token, which means one's not available, and it's going to flip, which means one of them's going to die.
oh, okay. So
I mean, but we would still have 3 workers, but yeah, one of them would be very sick and unable to work because he's weak.
We take 2 coal.
No, food, right? Or not food.
Leaving the,
Okay, no, here so
the hothouse section wouldn't be heated right now.
No, I know. So here's what I'm thinking. I think we come. We're gonna. It's gonna happen no matter what. Well, no, because now the tile. So now we can come here and get the 2 wood that we need,
Yeah, I think we need.
and that's heated.
Yeah.
So now we can do a build action.
Do we want to make?
Well, I mean, here's the thing. We can do a lot of. We can build here or gather and gather, but they're gonna be cold actions. And then do the build action to get us the gathering post and the medical hut. Or medical post.
That's the only bad part. Well, because we don't have a double. We don't have a. We need somebody to go to one of those spaces and claim that wood in order to clear that off.
No, that's what
and
I'm
then
saying.
they would be there.
Like, ideally, it's kind of backwards, but it's like, let's just say hypothetically we go here and here. That gets us 4 wood, so we have the 6.
Mm-hmm.
We then do a build action, which then lets us build the medical post for 2, the beacon, or no, the gathering post. No, we need...
But we can't take the build action twice.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, the build action's right here. You can do as many build actions as you want.
Oh, you can.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But
Because we need to take this to clear that coal off in order to build the beacon on there.
Oh, yeah.
Have a double.
Okay, so no. Okay, then yeah, you're right. So let's do this. So, yeah, you can do the build action as many times as you want. So I say we do the build action now, and just it's not going to be super great, but we can do 1 gathering post
Yeah.
right now. Because we can... Oh, you already put it there. Nice. So, gathering post. Alright. It's not heated, but... I mean, we do have 1 wood. Is there anything that costs 1 that's beneficial?
Where did you get the... Was that the wood that we had before? Oh, that could be...
Yeah, from over there.
Okay.
Yeah. So we can do another... Well, the charcoal kiln we haven't done. That you spend a wood to get 4 coal.
Yeah.
That can go... I mean, that can go anywhere, really. I mean, that can go over here with the trees, but I think a sawmill is best right here. Like, with the 4 trees here.
Yeah.
Man, hold on. The sawmill, it would only be good for 2 full rounds. However, if we did extended shift, that would allow us to use the sawmill twice if we had a available motivation. Because then we could reuse that building, do it twice, chop down 2 trees, and get 6 wood out of that.
Yeah.
But we don't have the extra wood right now.
Not if you... No, it's the same.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're going to take another action anyway, so we'll have availability to get another building here in a second. Because we'll have to build a beacon.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So we're going to... I mean, we'll have 1 more wood at least.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
We can take both gathering ports. So if we take this gathering port, it's going to be an unheated action. So that first one was building this. That was not heated, so this would go up.
No, building is always heated.
Okay.
Basically, it's actually really cool. There's a note in the rulebook that says the only time you have to check for heated and cold actions if you're placing meeples on the map. That's it, because that's realistically the only time you would ever check.
Right.
Yeah, removing snow is always cold. That's always heated.
Okay.
Everything else is dependent on that. But yeah, you're right. So
we'll gather right there.
yeah, so it's going to be cold. It doesn't matter. Yeah. And it's going to be coal. Well, hold on. I really feel like they were doing the same spot. Generator tile adjacency. Gathering post A is adjacent to 2 spaces. Okay, nope, yeah. Gathering post. Take 1 resource from each adjacent space and place them in the supply. Yeah. Yeah, not the space it's on.
Yeah. We got wood from over
Oh,
here, too.
badass. I thought I pulled a coal from there. Cool.
So now do we want to use coal?
Yes, because now if we spend the 1 coal to move up... Oh no, we did need to use both to go up twice.
Okay.
Because now these are heated.
Mm-hmm.
And we were gonna do this to gather.
Do we want to do that, or we want to just go to the gathering post? And then we could go.
Oh no! Yeah. That's way better. Yeah, because we still need to feed those stupid kids. Yeah, because then they'll gather 1 and 1. So now that orange is heated and adjacent tiles are heated.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we can send someone to the
Pull
hot
wood
house.
from over there.
Hmm?
And pull wood from over there.
Well, we need to go to the hot house.
Okay.
Because now we need... So move that down and gives us 10 food. And then now we go build again.
Okay.
Which is 3 for the beacon. Looks like a little butt plug. I think charcoal kiln because well, Hunter's Hut is also another way for us to get food.
Or do we want to save it?
Yeah, that's also true. Save it for... We still haven't built.
We're gonna need to fix some shit whenever.
Oh, yeah.
All of our yellow buildings are gonna get destroyed.
No, I think you're right. I think... I think probably saving it's best. Especially if we...
So we really need a medical post, but there's not really much we can do.
Medical post is good, as well as if we don't do... Oh yeah, I wanted to do the fucking fighting arena. But we just didn't have the workers.
Yeah.
Makeshift shelter is also good.
I mean, we could have done that out of order. We could have just made ourselves more sick during that and placed those workers out. Like that blue action, we probably would have wanted done with a worker rather than that, but
It's the same because we have 1 active worker out. We'd still be short 1 worker. We wouldn't be able to do a law. I don't think, because we also needed to feed.
I just mean we've taken the worker action twice, and we took it out of order so that we had enough coal in order to take that action. But
I see.
We could have gotten sicker in order to
have a worker
another free
available.
worker.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. So which one got sick? Was it the? Do you remember?
Because we took this action and then we were able to take coal, but we took the build action in order to build this. So.
I see what you're saying. So basically,
I guess we still would have needed that in order to, because we got 1 wood from it, which we could have shrugged that aside because we didn't need it for what we built.
oh well, I don't know in what order we did it, but yeah, you're right. I think because we did use these. Oh yeah, we did 1 build action just to build the 1 gathering post. But yeah, if we didn't, I think it would have been a sick, either a sick engineer or a sick worker is what we'd get. But honestly, we're gonna have a worker die anyway. Yeah. Oh well, I think it is what it is. We got the beacon built, so no more discontent from that.
Okay.
We have the pub house
Also, when do you win? What do you have to do? You just have to survive?
The scenario will tell us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because now we can also send people on expeditions.
Yeah.
To go get us more resources if we so choose. But all right, so we're good.
Yep.
All right. Dusk card. Dusk card.
I heard the little voice. I was trying to hear what he was saying.
Oh, I think he says, well, "Let's kill ourselves." This fucking sucks.
Okay, child education. So this is the child card that we picked earlier. If the child's shelter is built, which it is, we can move the development token 1 space backward on the round track.
Hey!
Or upgrade a small building by paying its upgrade cost, even if that building has been used this round.
And or do we get to choose?
Even if that building has been upgraded.
No. Sorry. Like, can we do both?
No, it's choose one.
Oh, okay. I think upgrade a building. What can we upgrade? We can upgrade.
Yeah, because they were going to lose something.
Well, because this is gonna get hit no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
We do have a wood, which means we can upgrade a gathering post.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it should be this one.
Yeah, I mean, this one, to go there, we're going to have to send 2 people out to take actions that aren't very effective in order to clear out those spots. But if we have other options, maybe it doesn't matter. I don't know. We still have an empty space on each one, so maybe it doesn't matter for the time being. I'm just saying that just because it's going to get destroyed.
No, it's not.
With the storm?
Storm only affects tents, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think it's everything.
Gotcha.
But I see what you're saying. Like this one, it makes I see just because this instead of sending 2 people out to just gather 1 wood, we go there and just it's better.
Yeah.
This one I'm saying we upgrade because it's going to be used more.
Yeah. I agree. That works.
All right, so it's going to cost 1 wood.
Glad we saved it. And that'll get removed.
No, it doesn't. It gets discarded. Yeah, the red X would. All right, hunger. Decrease hunger. No hunger. We're good there. All right, so 8. It's down by 8, so we are at 3. Yay! Night phase. All right, everyone comes back. You know, it's very interesting. The last time we played this, we did totally different laws. And this time, we're not even worrying about food, but we're worrying about all the sick people.
Yeah.
And now, we're worrying about all the sick people. Oh. I'm like, we're missing someone. All right. 4. We have 4 places they can sleep.
Mm-hmm.
How do we mitigate this? We can keep our engineers slept and 1 worker and move up workers by 4, putting them at 14.
Okay.
Keeps them still in that bracket, but not great.
Yeah.
So now they're sick. Okay. Dawn phase. Leadership marker comes to me. Hey! Alright, now we know whenever we use a coal thumper, we gain 2 coal, so we should probably try and build that. Mm-hmm. Which will have 2 open spaces.
Yeah.
If we do. So which one do we want to jump on? I think the cookhouse.
Yeah.
Just because child meeples can now be used there. 3, 4. Alright, no scenario triggers develop. I dusk phase, sorry. Dawn phase, which is right now. If the beacon is built, it is. The beacons are lit. Reveal and resolve SO2. Finding winter home. The beacon's light guided refugees scattered across the frozen wasteland to our settlement Amongst them were scouts from Winterhome. As it turns out, it is the nearest occupied settlement. However, the news they brought us is alarming. They say no other beacons were lit. Not even the one at Winterhome. What has happened to Winterhome? Place S005, white side up. Put that in that sexy little spot there. Alright, choose A or B. If we let the refugees enter our city, we gain a hope, gain 5 workers, 1 engineer, and 3 children. So that puts us up to 25 workers, still keeping us in that bracket. 1 engineer keeps us in that bracket, and 3 children. Obviously that means more mouths to feed. Mm-hmm. But we don't get anything out of it. What do you think? Or the other option is send them to look for another place to live, and we lose a hope.
If this drops down, we lose one of our workers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we might as well take them.
All right. Well, we do gain a hope for it, so yep, +1 hope. Well, we can choose to draw one or flip one of those. We have care active. We can do motivation. Why did motivation matter? Oh, it was to do the extended shift, allowing us to reuse a building.
There is a card in there that if we have the majority of one type of token, we get a benefit.
Yeah, think we should just flip one?
No, I mean like if we have a double. Numerically, like if we have 2 of one type that are face up, then we will get a good benefit.
I thought it was just if dependent on... Oh, no, I think I know what you're talking about.
I think that's what it is.
Okay. That was the social dispute card.
Yeah.
Was it if I think it was just if we had more active hope than active discontent, we were good.
I could be wrong.
I don't remember.
I thought it was
But either way,
most of one type.
Either way, if we draw...
Because it gives you 6 different results if you have the most of.
Oh, okay. Well, either way, if we draw one, it's not going to be active.
Yeah, we'd have to activate it.
Yeah, because it's not a specific type. It's just this +1 hope. We either draw one, choose to draw one, or flip one to its active side.
What do you think?
Well, I mean, we can try and use the public house to increase hope as well, so we can kind of...
If it is a... if it is a... It's not kindness, what is it called? There's something that gives me a benefit. Care. If it's a care, then I can activate it with one of the effects, but we would have to build a...
We still need that medical post?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we should just flip motivation. And then if we do the public house, then we can draw one.
Okay. Which one?
Motivation.
This one?
No, that's justice. Yeah, that
I'm
one.
never going to remember that.
Well, maybe you should try. What am I looking?
Words on it.
Okay. 5 workers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1 engineer. And 3 children.
1, 2, 3.
Oh hey! Well,
This
isn't that neat, Arena? We got a little child meeple. All right, go play out in the cold. And yes. So now that's discarded. Oh, sorry. I should probably keep that there. So that's that. Alright, morning card. Child's play. A group of children found a cave hidden within the boundaries of our settlement. They use it as their play area, obviously ignoring their parents' prohibitions. We can, 1, act officially and thank the kids for their discovery, call them explorers in front of others. Hey, look at our little explorers. I'm gonna hit you. Ooh, you guys are gonna get it when I drink. And secure the area so it can be investigated properly. Who knows what treasures it might contain. Or it's the parents' role to raise their children. Let them handle the situation. So yeah. The first option makes an event that we can send a worker to go have them explore. Mm-hmm. Or just not even bother, but we add a dust card. We add a dust card either way.
Yeah.
If we don't have a worker, we gain an apathy. So it's either if we make it to where we have to send someone to go do it, and we're already going to be down 2 workers. I think we just call out the parents.
Which gives us an apathy.
No.
Oh, that doesn't.
It just discards it, but it does add a dusk.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to go
That
with.
works for me.
71. Alright, weather. Nope, not yet. Sorry, generator. Oh, fuck. Okay. We don't have any coal, so it doesn't matter. Will you increase the sickness of the worker?
By 1?
Yeah. And then we're dropping 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, here's what you really do. You stack them, and then you drop them in the middle. See how none of those hit the bottom?
There's 6 in there.
5.
I know there's 1 still in there.
That didn't work at all. I was really hoping it would catch in the middle, even though that was actually impossible.
You found the one flaw that I didn't find in play testing.
They just made a shitty cube tower. This game sucks.
Oh shit, I got 1 more space left.
Has not broken down. We're good. Reveal a weather card and see we're gonna... Like, silver lining. It's not even gonna move. Fuck! Oh, well, actually, that moves all the way down. And that moves up 1. And this one moves up 1. Damn it. And then the snow. Alright, now the storm has arrived. Alright. If it is round 7 or earlier, it is. We're hit by heavy snowfall. Flip all tents to the ruin side. Oh, on the map and the building board, so. Place the storm marker on round 12. Alright. That was that. That was the storm.
Cool.
Alright, choose an advisor to use.
Thinking it's gonna be stress cubes. McGee over here.
I don't think so. I think it's the... Ow! My elbow! Well, here's the reason why I say health advisor, is because right now we're gonna lose... We're gonna flip that twice, the orange one, which basically kills someone.
Yeah.
And we're gonna place 2 spent workers, which means we won't have 2 workers available. Mm-hmm. If we cure 2, we move it back down and only flip it once, which means no one dies except an engineer, and we only lose 1 worker. Right? Yeah, pretty sure. Yeah, that prep phase. Yeah, I'm just 100% checking. Yeah, but I see what you're saying. But we can always come here with an engineer and remove 5.
Yeah. If we don't have a death, we cannot cannibalize them.
We're gonna have a death because that.
Oh, okay. One person's gonna die regardless.
Oh yeah, because the engineer is on the skull side.
Okay. Okay. So
right.
flipping
Yeah,
care
we'll flip
over.
exhaust care and move that worker back. It's basically.
Is this drop or
no,
just this?
that one. Yeah, the syringe one
goes up?
goes down twice. Okay. All right, now we resolve thickness marker effects. So you'll flip the blue, which means an engineer dies, which means that moves down. No, sorry. The engineer. The blue one.
Oh.
Which was that new guy that came in. They fucking wheeled him in. And they're like, please take us in. And then he dies. And then we are going to flip the orange one again and place a spent worker.
Okay.
And that's it. Okay, so... Boop. Work time. Get back to work. All right. So we have no resources.
Yeah, I think that ruins action would have been good if we built a bunch of tents, but really...
Yeah, are you talking about the tech over here? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Coal Thumper... Coal Thumper lets us have... Okay, so... It's not great, but hear me out. Let's just Jonestown everyone. Let's just start... Everyone start drinking poison. Let's... Cry... God, it's so much coal. We need the Coal Thumper. So... If we send a worker here, it's going to be cold no matter what.
Yeah.
But then we get the 2 snow, which allows us to... Or not the 2 snow. The 2 wood. Which we need to free up this spot. Then we can remove snow from a far tile here.
Yeah.
God, it's just cold all the time. So if we didn't do that, fighting arena, makeshift shelters, which means that now we can still build shitty tents, I guess. Each of your ruins counts as a shelter. So much to do. What are you thinking? What do you want to do? Heated meals. Increases hope. When you perform an action with a citizen meeple, you may spend 2 food to count that action as heated. We do have... Who do we need to feed now? Engineers. So we need 13 food. Which again, hothouse action gives us 10. We have just enough.
You can do that over and over again?
What?
That action, the spending 2 food?
Mm-hmm. When you perform an action with a citizen meeple, you may spend 2 food to count that action as heated.
Yeah, that would be a good one.
Which... Yeah, we just need... And the sawmill is, I mean, the sawmill makes sense to go here.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't have any coal, so basically every action is going to be cold.
Yeah.
Because here's where I'm thinking. I'm thinking if we put the Coal Thumper here, in this spot.
Yeah.
Which then...
So we need a medical post, a Coal Thumper, and a sawmill.
Yeah.
I mean, we need houses too, but we haven't had in this entire time. So
Right.
That would be 7.
Yep. Coal Thumper is place up to 3 large coal from the bank. Or sorry, 3 large coal. Place up to 3 coal from the bank on each of 3 different adjacent spaces. Spaces chosen must either already have coal on them or have no resources, trees, or buildings.
If we took the actions of each of the gathering posts, that will leave us with 3 wood. In fact, we don't even need to do that necessarily. I mean, if everything's going to be cold, it doesn't matter. But if we take that action, we'll get 2 wood. That will allow us to build the sawmill. The sawmill we can build, and then we can take an action on that spot and get 3. We can take this action, and we'll get 1. And then we'll have 3, and then we'll just need 1 more to build a medical post.
Well, wouldn't we want to not do what we did last round and just do 3 individual building actions, right?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. I guess there is wood over there.
Yeah, there's wood. There's wood here, and then so let's just increase the sickness of which lets us pull these 2. So now we at least got these 2. Yeah. So now.
Wish we could reveal all this shit up here so we can.
I mean, we can. It's removing
It's always
snow.
a gamble whenever you do it.
Right.
Because there's only 1 that you can do whenever it's far.
Mm-hmm.
If we got 2 from there.
Well, that's actually not entirely true. Having motivation active with the foreman advisor lets us place a near tile. If they've all been placed already, then we can do a far tile.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, yeah, like, we only have 3 more spots for near tiles anyway.
Yeah.
We can also send people on an expedition.
Yeah.
Which is the path to Winterhome. I don't even remember how to do it. I think it's just an action. Does it say what our actions are? Weirdly enough, it does not. Yes, it does. Deploy scouts. This action is always heated. Take 1 meeple from the supply and place on the expedition stack that does not have a meeple on it. So we can send someone.
Okay. So, with this... No, that's the wrong one. With this, it can construct, perform. This action is normal, except you may build over ruins. Each of these builds cost 1 fewer wood. We only have 1 ruins.
Oh, okay.
So if we just go directly here and gather this, and go directly there and gather that, then we'll have 6. And that would be 3, 2, 2. So with that discount, we could build all 3.
Oh, wait, using her makes all build actions?
Only the ones on ruins, and we only have 1 rune.
Oh, I see.
But that would allow us to build all 3. And it would take...
So what would we want to put here? Ideally,
It'd have to be a sawmill or a medical post.
sawmill has to go here.
So it'd be a medical post.
Or a bunker. Or a bunkhouse. Because now we're down to
We wouldn't have enough wood for that, though, because it's an additional wood.
No, because it goes down to 2 if we build the bunkhouse.
Right. The total that I added, because it was 3 plus 2 plus 2, so that's 7. Plus the discount would be -1. So if we went here and we went there, that would leave us with 6.
Oh, I see.
There is single wood spaces, but we'd have to take an action again.
Well, then... Okay, so let's not do that yet. I'm definitely seeing what you're saying here. So if we go here to gather the 2 wood...
Yeah.
God, this is rough.
I bet once you get more comfortable with this game, you're like, fuck it. Things are going to happen.
I mean, we're not... the great
We're
thing...
going to have to remove these at some point.
Oh, yeah, let's just do that. Increase the sickness to go there of the engineer. Yeah. Here. Gotcha. No, come all the way around. Yeah. So what do we... Okay, so Probably Winterhome is great if we actually send someone there.
Yeah, what do we have to do that? Just send
We
the
just have
person?
to. It just takes up a worker for a
Does
while.
it take a action each or
No,
round
no.
each time?
The weather card tells us how fast they move.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So it's very. I mean, this one was 4
yeah,
spots.
that's interesting.
But like, yeah, the top ones that we have over there, the expedition, which I know we haven't done a lot, is basically once they hit that end, you can choose to either stop and send them come back, or continuing. The longer you have them out exploring, when they do come back, the more resources you get, but you're out workers.
Yeah.
So, but it's always heated, so it's one less person that needs to sleep.
Yeah.
Were we enacting any laws? Were we doing the fighting arena?
Yeah, sure.
That costs 1 wood to build, that we can build immediately.
That'll remove from
But if we do...
our thing. I mean, we could just reveal here, hope that it's a resource, but it's probably not. I don't know what resources are usually shown on these spots.
any of them.
Yeah.
The wall drill, if we were going to try and go that route, wall drill needs to be... That costs 5 wood and a steam core. Mm-hmm. Wall drill gets us wood, but it would have to be here to pull wood from that spot.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a cold action to reveal. So saw drill or sawmill is 2.
You have to take an action on this spot in order to get the wood?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Same with the coal thumper.
Yeah.
But the coal thumper, I was saying we do a far tile here because that means that pulls coal out.
Uh-huh.
But shit, that's only good. Coal thumper on each of 3 different adjacent spaces. Yeah.
Because if we take these, that's 1. If we build, that's 1. We could reveal with 1. And then we would need to get food, but we're going to need a lot of food this round.
Oh wait. Okay, hold on. Sorry. I was adjacent spaces. Each of these is a space. So yes, it does pull from its own tile over here.
Oh, okay.
How many times have we used this? Twice?
Twice.
Okay. I looked at the adjacent tiles. So yeah, each of these is a space.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well we do have coal then. Just enough to only make red heated.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, if we did, that's all coal is good for, is increasing the heat. So, let's just say we did that before we worked on the generator, so that one goes, yay. They're not dying.
So if we take an action for here, that's 2 wood. If we build, that's 1 wood. Or that's 1 action. We could reveal this for 1 action. And then we could get food for 1 action, which will put us in the hungry phase, but we're gonna not have to pay as much next round.
No, we'll have to pay more. Next round is workers. Or citizens.
Oh, I thought this round was workers.
Oh, no, you're right. This round is engineers.
Okay. So yeah, we would have enough food for that 4th worker if we gathered for this.
Yeah.
That would mean not putting in a law, though. Building the fighting pit thing.
Yeah. The only reason I'm saying fighting arena is because it innately gives us a minus discontent.
Yeah. Do you think this is an issue at the moment, though? I mean, we got 3, which
Only, they don't have to be active, so if something ever just gives us 2 discontent, then we just lose.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we should probably not do the new order, because you exhaust 1 discontent of each... Oh, never mind. For some reason, I thought that was I read it as activate one discontent of each type. So, but it does not. It quells that. We could also crowded quarters. That would suck. But here's the other issue. Mm-hmm. Right now, none of our things are heated. None of our shelters are heated for them to sleep in.
Yeah.
We basically need 3 more coal to make sure that they are. But no, I agree. I say we go here to pull. Dang it. To pull 1.
To do that, we could build 1, 1, and 1, but that would be it. That would be covering up that spot. Or we could just build 2. So we're trying to build the coal thumper, right? And the medical. And I won't get my building or my activation to bring care up this round, but whenever we activate that to remove sick people, we can activate care next round.
So we have 3 workers left. Not sending anyone on an expedition.
Unless
I bet you that's how we win, is Path to Winterhome.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense to send. I mean, we could just build next turn because we're not going to be using anything. We can still take the actions.
No, yeah, you're right. Yeah, we could just hold on to it.
And we can raise the heat now if you...
It would only be 2, meaning, but nothing's adjacent.
Yeah.
My worry is that we have nowhere for anyone to sleep, so that's just going to really ramp up our sickness, meaning we have less workers. Mm-hmm. So I'm trying to figure out how we do that. Hothouse is definitely something, so I'm almost thinking we send this worker to gather that 2 coal way back there.
Yeah.
And then basically spend all of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, just 3. 1, 2, 3. Mm-hmm. Which now means everything orange is heated. So that means that bunker, and the cook and the hothouse.
Yeah.
So hothouse is for sure happening, which gives us 10 food because we lower the death. Yay!
Then we send the last one to Winterhome.
I was gonna say we use it to build, and we build the. We're only gonna need to build 2, but I think the coal.
I think if this is the way that we win, we have to do it now. Because the longer we wait, the more chance we have that we're gonna lose. We could switch that engineer out with a worker if we have to retire that person.
Well, I have no idea if that's how we win. So
it could be that we have to survive the next storm.
That's probably what I'm thinking.
But this would be fun. I want to see what you get for it.
I know, but I mean that's relatively quick. I mean, because like I said, we've seen cards that bump them 4 and then 3. That's weather cards that. So I'm almost thinking if we build, we do your action that lets us build over ruins, spend 3 to build the coal thumper here, and then the other 2 to build a bunkhouse on the ruins, which is orange, therefore it's heated.
Yeah.
And it's also on the generator tile.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Although the coal is going to go to every adjacent place.
Space.
So we'll have to build out further.
Well, if we do it here, yeah, it takes up that, so it would... Oh, no, but you're right, the sawmills go in there. get us the wood. What the hell is this? Oh, it's the tent. Or yeah, I mean, we only have the one spot for them to sleep. God, that's so stupid. 4 trees. Because here's the other thing. Is we can dismantle as well. This gathering post is doing us nothing anymore. So that can just free up a spot for something else.
Do you get anything for that?
Nope. No. Only if we had this, we would gain 1
Someone's
wood.
there though.
Oh yeah, you're right. It has to be. Yeah, it was being used. Yep, you are correct. We also don't have to do the coal thumper, but I just think it gives us a ton of access to coal, which we're...
I think we could do it next round.
The coal thumper?
I think we could build next round. I still think, I wonder if that is a victory condition.
I don't know.
I wonder if getting in earlier is good for that.
I mean, it's one less worker that needs to be slept. But
especially if we get resources for this, then we're getting that before the next storm.
Problem is
build up.
No one's sleeping in heated areas. I mean, the kids still are like that. That allows for 4.
Yeah.
4 children to sleep, and then just 2 workers. We only have the 1 bunkhouse, so that would mean we have 2 engineers, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's going to increase sickness by 5.
Yeah. We could build the bunkhouse and a sawmill over there by the trees and just skip the coal for now.
Yeah, because now that I think about it, the
We're running out of wood.
wall drill. If we build the sawmill here, that's going to give us a bunch of ways to gather wood, which we need for the... If we do the wall drill here, just by going there, we get 3 wood. And we do have this. We do have the steam core needed.
Yeah.
And the potential 12 wood.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll go there. It's going to cost 2 wood for the bunkhouse. That's just a regular house. Yeah. And that can go on top of those ruins piles. And then you want to do the sawmill, which only cost us 2. All right.
Here's that one.
Sawmill. Sawmill. Dang it. Are you a sawmill? You are. Oh, sawmill was going here. Because it pretty much has to. 'Cause that's gonna... Right? The sawmill. Remove 1 tree from the same tile as the sawmill to gain 3 wood.
There's that card. Okay.
Alright.
That was totally not stressful.
Alright. Next phase. Resolve scenario and event display cards. We don't have any for desk, so draw resolve a desk card.
The inevitable. Flip every sickness marker still on its skull side to its syringe side.
Fuck. So that will kill... Ooh. Ugh. Yeah, that kills a kid. And so both of those worker tracks will go down. So that one goes down by 1. And yep.
Cool. For each corpse you have, gain 1 sick citizen. Is it of the given type?
No.
It's all of them.
No. We choose. 'Cause it doesn't specifically tell us. So we have 2 corpses.
Kids.
Yeah. Yep. Let me just double check if both of those go down on death. Oh, death! Stupid death track. Alright, move the corpse marker 1 space forward. Yep. Move the corresponding citizen marker 1 space back. Oh, that's right. We draw a citizen card from the citizen deck. Place a face up on the discard pile and apply the death effect printed on it. That's right. Or we can play them from our hand.
Oh.
That's right. Yeah.
Well, these are the useless ones I probably would have used anyway. We can. How many have we killed so far? 4.
That was
at least.
2. Yeah.
This is. I can definitely kill him.
Well, it depends on who's been dying.
This will increase hunger by 3. This is a child.
Yeah, all mine suck. All mine are rough. So yeah, so we had a child just die, so we'll do that one.
Okay.
I did forget about those because I haven't looked at these cards. What
if you don't have any cards in your hand? Is it
then you
from the
top
deck?
it's from the top of the deck. These just give us some control. Okay, so yeah, that one's for the child.
Yeah.
We just gained 3 hunger. Okay. And then I'll do this one for the worker. We will exhaust motivation.
Which is this?
Yeah. Okay. And then... yeah, we'll just... I did forget about that. We'll just start doing it from now on.
Oops.
Okay, so so that inevitable just goes in the discard pile.
Cool.
Alright, hunger phase. So now we will spend food, so we'll lose 3 food. And then hunger goes down to 0. That one. Alright, now we resolve hunger for the...
Engineers.
Yep, so 12. So that goes down to 0. Yep. Yep, and then we're good. Alright, return spent citizen tokens. No. We're going to come back. Everyone comes back here. Okay, we have 4.
4?
4 sleeping spots.
Oh, yeah.
So it's almost like we just fucking... Jeez. What if... Because we don't have care available anymore. Because we just don't have the fucking people to... Yeah, I mean, what if we just move up the workers by 4? Have the engineers and 1 worker sleep. Yeah, because it's going to be... And the kids are still good.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Alright. Leadership. Round marker. Resolve development. And scenario tokens. None. Morning phase. Long hours of toil. Some of our people are so tired they can barely walk. We must do something about it, or efficiency is not the only thing that is going to fall. Okay, well, we cannot force them to work, because that will place 2 discontent. Let them rest. Place 1 spent worker or engineer token in the supply. Then for each active apathy, place another spent worker token in the supply, which we do have an active apathy. Has to be that one. Because we can't motivate them.
Yeah.
2 discontent. Okay, well, I guess that's not entirely true. We can force them to work. Yeah, plus 2 discontent. We can't add 2. That would just cause us to lose. Mm-hmm. We can make 2 of those active. The discontent's active. Hold on, before you do that, because you're technically the leader. If we do that, we add a dust card. If you let them rest, we're going to add 2 spent tokens. Either 2 workers or 1 of each. Because we have an active apathy. Problem with that one is because we are in the... we're going to have 2 more. And 1 more. So we would have one of each. We'd have 1 worker each.
So we can't do that.
No, I say we force them to work.
Yeah.
Which is what they should be doing for the motherland. Yeah, I guess. 2 greed. Activate greed, and do you want to activate greed again or activate anger?
There is that card that gives, I think it is majority.
Okay. All right.
I think it is.
Okay. Yep, and then...
It just means one thing, bad thing.
Where's the loaded gun? Like, D14. Alright, shuffle that into the dusk. That was like the worst one to draw, like right now. It's like... Alright, well, we can fuel the generator. We have to. We have to fuel the generator, otherwise we're going to get a sick regular worker, which will bump it up into the next area. So, which means we're going to get a sick engineer anyway. Ooh, all right. I guess, yeah, raise the sick engineer. I love how you even tried to, like,
do it.
Yay. Yay. There's your cubes to drop.
Should we try and throw it?
Yeah, sure.
You tried everything else at this point.
That worked the best, yeah.
I think all of them.
I think so. Yep, there's 4 in here. There you go. I don't even know if one's still stuck in here at some point. Weather card. I know it's getting colder. Shut up. Storm is moving back twice. Oh, I think I forgot to move the round marker. Yeah, round 7 is what this is saying. Alright, well, we cannot use an advisor because we have no active hope.
No.
Resolve sickness markers. So, sick kids, we're still good on. The sickness of... Yep, so we get an... And flip the sickness token. No, I'm doing engineers first.
Okay.
So there's that.
Does that kill one?
No. It's only whenever it's from Skull. So, but we're getting 2 of that, and that's gonna flip twice, which kills someone. Which moves. That's
it did.
It did. You already moved it. Okay. But now let's remember the death.
I don't have any workers.
This
one's an engineer.
Well, you do You can choose any of them. It just depends.
Is it the one in the top corner? It's not the one that.
No, the one on the top right is only for setup.
Oh, okay.
You're only looking at these bottom effects, and the effect of the worker that just died is the one you do.
Gotcha. Yeah, we can't do that. We don't have motivation.
I can do one. We just lose a hope.
Okay.
I think justice is probably the best one because we haven't really done it. All right, action phase. Okay, well, let me just set these people on over. Okay, we got 4 workers. No, 5. We have 5 workers. Okay, now we have hunger, and we have to feed. Oh man, we have to feed 23 people. We have 1 wood. Jeez. What do you think? I know if we send a guy on an expedition to the far right A, that'll get us food. But you want to do Path to Winterhome?
How do you know that?
It's up at the top right corner of the bag.
Oh.
That's food. Middle one is people, and then the one on the right we don't know. Or the left.
I want to know what is at Winterhome.
Alright. Let's do it. We need to send someone to that gathering post.
Yep.
What if we... Man, yeah. I think we need to explore more. I think we need to get more because we're running out of resources.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, you wanna? It's gonna be a cold action either way.
Yeah.
So you want to do like one of each? Because I was thinking if we do too far right, then at least the gathering post.
Yeah, true.
Oh well, no, actually no, that's not true because it's spaces, adjacent spaces.
Yeah.
So then just send one. Fucking engineer, I guess. Yeah. Where you move the engineer up one.
What are we doing?
I thought we were.
Because
removing
sick.
snow.
Okay.
Although what sucks is now, if the sickness marker, it can't ever pass. Obviously, the number of workers we have, you just start flipping it each time.
Oh, okay.
So they just start dying.
Yeah.
All right, so right here,
Sure.
or right here, because then if we do that, then the wall drill is an option. But that's 5 wood and a steam core, which we just don't have. Oh wait, but we have the.
We have that now.
So.
Yeah, just say put it there.
Where? Here?
For the wall drill.
Well, it's a bunch of coal. That's nice.
Mm-hmm. Do we gather that if we take that action still?
Which action?
The gathering post?
No.
We don't get it.
It's not adjacent. That's why I was thinking if we put something here, we potentially might.
Yeah.
The problem is we can only use the sawmill once, unless we die. Unless we do extended shift.
Which we pay food.
No.
What do we pay to take
Oh,
an
it's
extra
motivation. So we would have to go to the public house, increase motivation. You know where our flaw was? We have not created a medical post in any way.
it's hard to build everything though.
Yeah. Okay.
So many
Well.
options.
Okay. Here's something. Double rations for the ill. When we can feed sick people extra rations to help with their recovery. Whenever you use a medical post, infirmary, or care house, you may spend 2 food to cure one. Might be too little too late, but that gives us a hope and lowers a discontent. Just by making that.
Works for me.
That's an engineer, which would be a law to put out. But we don't have a medical post. But let's do it. Let's do it. But we are going Iron Fist.
There is a bit of me that says, I don't know if we're going to come back from this at this point, so I feel like just roll the fucking dice and see what happens.
Just quick, get the winner home. Maybe they're surviving.
All right, one person survives. We won the game. One of our workers made it.
I know, dude. That's where I'm at as well. No, I can't act. I can't have us do that. I mean, technically, you're the leader, so really, if you want to activate any laws, but if we wanted to do the wall drill, which needs to be clear. I was looking. I'm like, we don't even have any coal. Hey, but if we don't heat it, that's no stress on the generator. We have to feed. No, yeah, we just fed engineers. Yeah, we're at round 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because we just fed engineers. Unless maybe I did. I don't know why this is saying round 7, but whatever. Yeah.
To make a medical port.
Fuck it. Wait, sorry, what? Oh, a medical post?
Is that build? No, that's a law.
That's a law, so you had an idea before I was going to quickly just do extended shift.
We can build a medical post, and we need to go gather 1 wood. We can gather from this spot, and then we can build. We can build a medical post. We could build a bunkhouse. If we want to go that route.
Oh, I see.
But we need food, so we can't do that. Mm-hmm. So yeah, just do a law.
It's the only power we have.
Yeah.
Oh no. The one I've been looking at this whole game. Extended shift. Building a city in this frozen hell requires sacrifice. People will get more done if they work longer shifts. That is true. So, we do get a discontent. We can either make it... make greed active or draw from the bag. Okay. Oh. We have 2 workers.
Double food. Food and food.
That's not...
Oh, that would have been a cold action. So would that kill 1 immediately?
I think it goes on top. Yeah. Let's see. Moving on to a space beat bond. So now once per round, we can exhaust motivation to reuse a building. Were we doing double food, or...
It gives us 20 food.
Oh,
Hunger is over food right now.
I know. I think we definitely do that. I say we do a sawmill.
Okay.
But...
Works for me.
Okay. Sawmill gets rid of a tree. Gets us 3 wood. That'll increase the sickness of...
Is that the worker?
Yeah. And then hothouse. We move them on there.
Yep.
Lowers that 10 food.
Does that automatically drop, or is
Nope.
that when it
Nope.
hits?
That's
Okay.
only check. So 10. All right. Is there anything underneath where that hunger's at? 1 to 4. I can't see it because.
Plus.
Oh, we would have actually had a dis. Oh no, never mind. That's only we only check that if we. Yeah, never mind. All right, is that it?
Yep.
All right, hey, dusk phase. Dusk card.
Okay. Dusk. Tragic accident. All it took was a momentary distraction. Tired eyes being closed for a second too long. People are not automatons. They need to rest. If you have active apathy, one worker dies. Otherwise, gain 1 sick worker.
Well, we do have active apathy.
1 worker dies. It's not that bad.
Well, it depends on what this is. -1 hope.
Did we remove 1?
Yeah. Get rid of... No, we need motivation to do our extended shifts, so get rid of care. We haven't been caring about people anyway. Oh, is that the social dispute card? Oh, no, that's the... Where's the desk card you just played?
This one.
Oh, that gets removed from the game.
Okay. Oh, right, because it has X's.
Yeah, what was this one for? The D14? I think, was this because we didn't call those stupid kids explorers?
That's from the last game.
This was their shitty parents that weren't paying attention? It has to be, right? Hold on. No, that wasn't it. I don't remember what that one was from. Oh, that was, no? Oh, that was, that was when we forced them to work. All right. Well, next phase. Hunger phase. Decrease hunger, so 2. Yep, and then that goes to...
This
No.
decreased?
Yeah, so basically spend the food for the work, and then that goes down to 0. And then now we need to feed 22 workers.
No big deal. So
8,
8 and then
14. Yeah, because the way you decrease hunger by spending food, and then you resolve and reset that. Then we feed them on the current round. All right, let's return everyone, except that guy.
You're still fucking here? You haven't left yet?
He's right. He's like,
Just waiting for food.
you'll find food at Winter Home. Just go check it out, man. It's super cool. Okay, well we have 4 spots for them to sleep. I mean, we have to do this to make sure that they're gonna die anyway. So 3, 1, 2, flip it. Nope, can't go over.
Okay.
Can't go over. So flip it. All right, cool. This is just when it's yeah. All right, next round. Hey, I get the leadership marker. Round marker goes there. No development, no nothing. Morning card. Provides shelter. The generator allows us to survive, but it is not a substitute for a shelter. People want a roof over their heads, and they want it now. Promise that no one will ever sleep in the cold. We get a motivation, and we add a card to the dust deck. Promise that most of the citizens will have heated shelters, or ignore this demand. Hell yeah! No one's gonna sleep in the cold. Give us some motivation. So we'll draw 1.
That's what I would have done too, honestly.
You're like, yeah.
You have to pay for it immediately. So
I know, because everyone will be dead by then.
Are we flipping this, or are we drawing a new
We get to draw 1, okay, and then activate a motivation. So that'll be and then the one on the left will get motivated.
Your left.
Yeah, that'll get yeah, and then that gets added to the. All right, generator phase. We can't fuel the generators, so. Oh my god, wow. So we get 3 sick kids. Then we get 2 sick workers, but that'll flip.
This one will flip?
It's actually, yep, it's going to flip once, which kills someone. And then it's going to get flipped again. No, so was it on the skull side before?
Yeah, I flipped it again for
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, so that's what it should look like. Which kills someone. Exhaust motivation. That's the one we just got. And we lose a hope.
Any of them? This one?
Yeah, sure. I mean, we're about to lose anyway because we now get 2 sick workers or engineers, so that'll flip, killing another one, and then it flips again. So it can't go over. That moves down, so we're down 1 worker.
Right.
And then, well, do I have any cards that might help? Yeah, we'll lose our last hope. Oh wait, yeah, activate greed -1 hope.
Okay.
And it's 0. What's the theme for that? It's oh Jesus. Let's see. Multiple ways to lose. I just want to know. There we go. Oh yeah, we were they lost their will to survive. Yeah, we did too. Yeah. Yeah, so dead.
I think we did good. We did our best, honestly, and look how many buildings we built. There's so much to be proud of.
God. Well, dude, it might have fallen out. Oh, wait, no, I hear it. I think I hear it. There we go.
Hey.
Alright, everyone. That was Frostpunk, the board game. I hope you enjoyed. Click the I to go to the discussion. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you. Hey everyone, thank you for watching, and I really hope that you enjoyed the video. If you would like to see more of my content, go ahead and click that subscribe button and the bell to be notified whenever I upload any new content. If you feel like supporting the channel, you can go ahead and click that Patreon link to be taken to my Patreon, and any help is truly appreciated. Other than that, stick around for any other run-throughs or reviews or cool top 10s or whatever I feel like putting on. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you.